Who is doing the recap anyway?
You.
You are. You were the one that turned around and went, I know what's happening.
Something for it.
I don't understand what's going on now. God, it's been so long.
It has been too long.
I can't do anything without Martin here.
That's the point. When was the last video posted?
What, for this?
Yeah.
Have we gone live?
Yeah.
We're now live.
Right.
Yeah.
We're so professional.
It's like, well...
Right, just say I'll sit here and dribble while I've got my mouth.
No, that's fine. I was more meaning to continue a conversation we've just gone live.
There's one time.
How about this one time in Vanguard?
You had bad cat.
Hello everybody and welcome to Vanguard Tales. I'm a Dungeon Master for today, my name is David. And we are missing somebody for today. We're missing Martin. And he'll probably be missing for a few weeks while he is welcoming the recent, hopefully fairly soon, deployment of his second descendant. And then once he's kind of in a better place, he'll be returning. Yeah.
Wow.
Once everything's sorted out, he'll be back to join us.
You have a child.
as Raven.
Yeah.
When is anything ever sorted out?
Or in a better place.
That's a fair point. That is a fair point. Well enough for him to return anyway. A few weeks,
Yeah.
maybe. And then Raven shall return. But yes, I am joined by Sam, Jess, and Dave. David?
Dave.
Dave. Hello, Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Your worst nightmare.
Stop that right now.
Okay.
So yeah, we were just trying to work out when it was that we last, because we're going back to main campaign now. We've done all the side things and stuff that we're doing for now. We're going straight back in with the main story, and I think it was just before Christmas. No, it wasn't.
It was before Christmas, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we had the last one before Christmas was Halloween. Part
Yeah,
two.
yeah.
First one back after Christmas was Halloween Part 3.
We're at part 3,
Which
yeah.
got interrupted by potential baby.
Which didn't come.
False
So
baby.
False baby.
false alarm. So yeah, it's been like a month.
And then, last week was illness, unfortunately. So.
Yeah.
Lurgy.
Finger of death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finger of death 6th level.
Um,
So yeah, probably nearly a month since we last
Round. Okay. So just I'll do a very, very brief recap for everybody. Last session, they went to Stardeep, and after a bit of poking around and finding the place that was badly damaged, they, after a bit of deliberation, essentially released. Essentially, they've released the goddess Althena back into the wild in exchange for fixing the spell plague once and for all, and also the restoration of Stardeep. That's pretty much the short of it for last session. They did find out some interesting facts about Raven. And his origins, shall we say?
In the first second we see it.
Obviously, previously to that, they were in Waterdeep and were under investigation, or there was an investigation taking place for the murder of Govid.
Which some people overreacted to.
Don't know what you
I didn't overreact at all. I was being arrested for no reason. I didn't even shoot anyone.
It's called circumstantial evidence, and once we were able to clear it, we would have been fine.
Or executed.
If found guilty.
So yeah, I believe the end of the last session, you just kind of, I think it was some of the, I think it was.
I think it was I made my tiny hut because I wasn't sure what was going to happen when Athena got out, and
I'm pretty sure everybody crashed in Quinnis's quarters.
I think we did all end up. Because once we realised it's fine, I think Quinn was like, oh, my room's alright.
Yeah, your room would have been restored.
Like, way to get there was restored, so we could get there.
Yeah, so if you haven't done already, make sure you take a long rest on your because you'll need that.
Why will we need that?
Just saying, you'll probably need
Well,
that.
I mean, you can
Whole
wander-
session ahead of you, you've got to get a long
You
rest.
can wander around without a long rest if you want.
Yeah. That is also fine.
Oh, thank
But
you.
yeah, bonus XP
Long
for it.
rest. No, you get points for
Then we figured this out, they don't.
No.
Did everyone also just get to level 7 last week, or was that...
Oh god, did I even...
I think I did get over
People
to
did
level
get to
7.
level 7.
Did I pick spells? I hope I did.
I don't think I did.
I didn't pick my spells.
No, I definitely did, because it won't let me learn anymore. Yes, I did. Because that's why I was looking up all the pictures. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool.
What did you learn?
I learned polymorph.
Of course you did.
I'm a
Now I
bard.
remember now.
I'm a bard. It's always what I learn.
What are you doing?
I'm just making sure the sound's alright.
Yeah, it's very echoey last time. If there are any problems with sound, please just let us know, because we can adjust them on the fly.
Yeah.
Well,
A little bit.
yeah. We'll just figure something out.
I don't know how many spells I have.
Okay, so...
Also, actually, I'm going to throw this question out to you two as well, because
Yeah.
I have the Inland Tiny Hut, and the spell itself can be cast as a ritual, but I don't think bards have the ability to cast ritual spells. So I've always been casting it as an actual spell. And I'm just intrigued actually, because I was looking it up and I think there's a bit of argument over this. I think some people are like, well, it's a ritual, so long as you can spend the 10 minutes casting it, you can. But a lot of other people are like, yeah, but rituals you have to have in a book and have... So I was just intrigued. So I'm going to throw it out there to you and anybody
You
watching.
can cast any bard spell you know as a ritual if it has the spell ritual tag.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, what's that?
On the bard class page.
It's time for
I can find that.
Meta Murray.
But I'm quite happy with that. 'Cause
Meta Man.
it means if I...
Better man.
Well, I've done that, so it means I can...
Does whatever the rulebook can.
And nothing more.
Forevermore.
These are like superhero things.
Sorry.
Actually.
My distractions are over. I'm ready to play.
Okay, so...
I've removed my shoes, I've put on a hoodie, I'm comfy as hell, let's play some games. I don't care.
I rolled 212. Everything's going to go well.
Okay, so... Morning
16, 18. No.
comes, and you awaken in Quinnis's quarters.
Yep.
Let's just...
Can't believe I sleep in a graduate.
I can. Of course I can.
Yeah, you were just crashed on the couch, and
Okay, if I remember correctly, I go
You-
straight
you-
to bed because I don't actually need to sleep.
yeah, you're probably still pottering around, just
Meditating.
exactly.
Mattress is appalling.
Yeah, again, it probably is quite a hard
Use it for
military style, nothing fancy, but gets the job done just about, kind of.
Did the
Yeah.
stars come back?
No. Well, you haven't seen any
So
others.
Star Deep has been restored. I haven't seen any Star Elves.
Yes.
Okay.
But you didn't see any on your way back over this way.
She didn't, damn snap. Well enough.
I shower and sort myself out.
Yep,
You have showers here?
Yes.
you do now. they were all offline before, but now they're working great.
Nothing is restored.
Yeah, everything is brand new. We've got a new pipe.
What is this shower?
It's where you have a water unit within your house or in an outbuilding to cleanse yourself.
That is a bath, is it not?
No, this is a unit that sprinkles water from the ceiling.
A rain emulator.
Oh, you mean a maid?
A maid? No.
So I stand there and the maid pours the bucket over my head and...
Why do you want little bits of water when
Let's just have a
big bath?
a big
Because if
splash.
you're lying in the bath, it's a dreadful waste of warm water. Whereas if you have 3 minutes of warm water being sprinkled upon you gently, you have time to lather yourself and rinse and be clean. And you're not sitting in your own filth.
That's why you get the servant to redraw
Yes.
you a new hot bath.
Once it gets cold, you train and you have more hot water put in.
I think we are from vastly different backgrounds.
I can spend 7 hours in a bath at times. I have a glass of wine. I have some people perform for me. Of course, it's
This
nice.
is the first thing that we've ever agreed on.
Potentially, yes. It is wonderful.
We could sorry, my mouth's gone down before the also I thought it, so now I can't actually do it.
Please you do whatever you need
I have
to make yourself do the show.
I have to be honest, your fascination of cleaning yourselves anyway is always baffling to me, but I enjoy the social aspect of a bath more than the actual cleanliness factor.
The social aspect.
That's why he smells.
Finger precipitation, I thought, delightful. Simple find. I never smell. As a social aspect, you have a bath, you have 2, 3, 4 people, it's great.
I don't think that's something that generally happens in Saudi. We're not focused on doing our jobs.
I'm not surprised this does not happen if you have this shower, which drip sounds like some form of torture to me.
Have you even seen the shower yet? What does it look like? I want to know what it's
No,
like.
I haven't. I'm asking what it is. And I'm just...
Please describe it for me.
So it is literally like those really deep sinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those suspended on the ceiling with like a sieve underneath almost, and literally just water just goes out of it. You just basically like twist a small valve and it just comes out, and then you twist it closed.
I demonstrate and I like show. And if you see the water cascades from the ceiling, and you can get perfumed oils and soaps and clean yourself off, so that you're not sitting in your own filth before you start your shift.
And where does it go?
Down the
Okay,
drain.
there's
Down
just
the
like a
drain.
plug hole.
Straight into the Stardeep sewage system.
It does not seem very enjoyable, but if it is what you want, fair enough.
It is efficient. I don't know why washing should be enjoyable. It's just a
Pleasure. It is time spent relaxing and just some time for yourself away from everybody else, or maybe with other people. It's a beautiful thing.
I mean, my general working environment is to spend 12 hours guarding a prison or skeleton for this.
Apparently it's very echoey.
Oh man,
Is that
Stand by.
fine? Yeah.
Pull down like wheels and then
Do I need to trust this?
turn far left of
Martin's in the chat. Hello, Martin.
Yeah, Martin and Dan are in the chat.
Yay!
Should we shut the windows as well?
Yeah.
We had a minor accident before stream.
We
Martin, it was your
Was
fault.
Martin's fault.
Martin turned
Martin's
one of
fault
the
again.
Martin turned one of the hobs on the oven, and David, who has left his stuff there,
It's still warm,
it's where it always is.
and it's melted my battle maps.
Yeah,
There's some
Martin.
burning.
Martin has ruined
Okay,
it.
with a
Look
webcam.
at it.
Well done, Martin.
Jesus.
So there is a lovely smell of burning plastic at the moment, but it's slightly,
Yeah,
it's
it's
slightly dissipated now.
great.
Does it fit echoey?
Yeah.
Please let us know if that has improved the sound quality.
What did we do?
Adjusted knobs and twiddled with them, and then shut the window.
All about the knobs. I'm just having a quick look at these.
Martin!
He says he misses us all.
Aw.
And Dan says, Martin!
Seems better, apparently.
Good.
I have also a slightly adjusted laptop microphone levels.
Yeah, this goes along to
That's supposed to be you.
Let's see how that goes. Right, okay.
Why have we got a mini for Raven? Why am I a dude?
Because you're purple.
Purple.
I said to you, which was fun, and you picked that one out.
No, I'm not exactly like that anyway. Excuse me, I don't mean to be rude, Faye, but how is it you have a bath? Does that not put out your flames or things, or?
I'm not always on fire.
You seem quite...
And where people have a bubble bath, I have a bubbling bath. because I heat it up.
Ah, do you like it? Do you like boiling water? Ah, interesting.
Resistance to fire.
Some lava in there.
I feel very out of my depth right
This is
now.
very interesting for me because obviously, yes, I did not want to be rude, but it was just a curiosity of mine.
Hello? I'm ready. I've just had a shower. I have a towel on. I have a robe on.
So you
A
just
robe on,
stood
towel
there
on.
in the shower, naked and running.
This is how you shower.
No. I came out of the shower and then you were like, oh, what is this?
Oh, I see,
So
okay.
I'm imagining I have a robe, like a towel wrapped
I'm
around
with
my hair or something. Not quite that. Yeah, I go through the door. I'm not a dude! Leave me alone!
As Ensign Gerard is there, and she's like, there's something going on in the birthing chambers.
I'll be right there.
Oh yeah, they had all the birthing chambers, didn't they?
Yeah.
And remind me, do they birth live?
Live.
Do they birth live, or do you have to wait for that? Do they birth fully grown or young?
Didn't really establish that.
I thought it said they birth younglings. I swear someone made a joke about killing all the younglings.
No, that's not.
If you wait there, I'll just get myself more appropriately dressed.
Impossible.
What appropriately dressed?
Yes.
I slap on my finest negligee. Wiggle my hair there. No, I don't.
I
Do you
go.
have any of that?
I
It's
go.
on your character sheet.
What do you know what negligee is?
Finest negligee.
I go through Quinnis's stuff and see if there's anything nice.
What, my clothing?
Like while you're there, I'm just like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Quillis, make a charisma check.
What?
It's not bad. Oh my god, okay, yeah, no, that's not bad at all. 24.
24. Yeah, she has some very nice casual wear.
I don't know why.
You would, you're not entirely sure if she's ever worn any of it, but
Is it all in
she clearly likes to shop.
All bloody
I'm just
charismatic.
imagining that scene from like Spider-Man 3 where you're just walking down the street like...
Again, you probably feel that she has an assortment of wear, probably for scouting. Yeah, trying to blend in.
These are my colour.
It's all
And
black.
then my charisma.
Yeah. There are a few items in various colours.
Yeah. They look like they may have been gifted while I was out on scouting missions and probably
Yeah,
to never be
she's,
seen again.
she's probably picked them up at some point, yeah, from visiting various places to
Some
blend
dirty,
in.
randy merchants have given me outfits and said, wear this, it'll look very pretty on you. And I had no idea what they meant and it went over my head. So I took the packages home.
Quinnis, do you mind if I borrow one of these?
Yes, I suppose. Go ahead, yes.
I should pick a smart, elegant dress.
Any particular colour?
Anything that works in my style.
That is not a woman answer. No.
Red.
Get good.
Red, orange, or yellow.
Red, orange, or yellow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Orange.
Blue.
Rust.
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 Copper.
Yeah.
Done. Yes, you find a very nice, slightly formal dress.
You didn't see
And it fits you reasonably well.
Okay.
And yeah, obviously, Phyllis, you get ready as well.
Quinnis is a little bigger bust.
Sorry, I'm just looking at my characters. I completely forgot all the stuff that I can do. I was like, oh yeah.
I forgot I plus 5 to charisma. I was like looking at his character sheet like it's the first one.
Yeah, literally like.
Wow!
When-
I can do all this.
When did I have all this stuff?
Literally, when did I do
that?
Apologies. Yes.
Give me the fingers of that.
I'm just pootling around, waiting for them.
Okay, so everyone gets ready.
I mean, the quarters aren't exactly very big. They're probably like a studio kind of apartment equivalent, really.
Yeah, it's not going to be particularly big.
Oh, I just assumed it was a bedroom.
It pretty much is. It's like it's a bedroom with a sink and like
Yeah.
a few boxes and a showering room to the side of it.
It's probably it's not very big at all. Like typical kind of studio flat kind of
Yeah.
all in one with a separate bathroom.
It's like a
bit on the
barracks.
side. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And there is a second bed. This is clearly a shared.
We've had no need for privacy because there are no men to shag.
There is that. And again, there's obviously a shortage of elves, so she doesn't have a roommate anymore.
Remains to be seen.
Well, yeah, I suppose it does.
I am not babysitting the entire species. And I don't particularly trust this ensign much enough to do it either.
And yeah, so you leave the quarters, and Enter Gerard is just kind of stood outside, stood sort of to attention, and he's just kind of waiting for you to go. She's waiting.
I'd be very surprised if it was a he.
Yeah, it is a she. She just kind of stood at attention, waiting for you patiently outside.
She found a gimp suit and a whip. What's Sam done to his finger?
You found a gimp suit and a whip.
I just cut them, so you just take them up so you don't bleed everywhere.
Sam is a child and will not stop biting his nails. No.
He clearly needs some food instead of eating himself.
Eating himself all the time. Yeah, we leave and follow Ensign John.
This way, something has
+5 to intimidation.
something has triggered the birthing pods, and well, I can't really explain. I'll just show you it. I can't even believe it. He sort of rushes through the. She rushes through the.
He's the only he.
He is the only he.
Only
She
one
rushes
person
through
in
the
there.
corridors, sort
It's not getting in.
and you're almost struggling to kind of keep up. She's rushing so much,
Okay.
and you finally get to the birthing chambers, and yeah, before you, you see that it looks like all of the eggs are hatching.
Eggs?
Well, pods.
We come from eggs.
I guess I kind of envisioned it. Have you ever watched Man of Steel?
Yeah, like the pods
Like
that
the
they
little
Yeah.
gelatinous pod kind of things that they
Well, shit.
hatch out of.
Was this exciting? Is this the birthing day or something?
No, this shouldn't actually be happening, truth be told. How many pods would I roughly know there are? Like, I'm assuming I have a very rough knowledge of how many there are.
I am going to go with.
As this is the entirety of the rest of my species.
17 million.
20,000.
About 1,000.
And they're all right. And are they all infants or
Yeah.
they're all babies?
Not babies
They're
per
all
se,
children.
but they are. That you estimate they're probably like 2 to 3 years old.
Right. Is there a machine somewhere? I can stop this shit from happening immediately.
Didn't Kunis say something about they only birth 20 or 30 at a time?
I ran off mechanisms immediately.
I have to be honest, I wasn't really listening.
Evidence.
Yes, you go over to a nearby panel.
All you hear in the background is just British like shit.
I'm just assuming from the action this is probably not meant to be happening.
You're like frantically trying to figure out what's going on.
Yes.
And yeah, it appears that the system has detected the drastic lack of personnel and has attempted to correct that.
By unleashing everyone.
and it's somewhat overcompensated.
Quiz. I am just like looking.
Make an intelligence check. A history check. Actually, make it a history check.
Turn it off.
A history check.
Yeah.
16.
So you kind of have a think about it for a second. Like,
Yeah.
why would it have done this?
How can I fucking stop it?
And you think, well, if Stardeep is new, as in the day it was built,
Yeah. But
that's
it's
probably
manual.
about the amount of personnel that would have been manning the station at the beginning, and it's slowly diminished over time
Right.
down to lower levels because they were not needed.
I do not have.
But where the whole system has been rebuilt and reset, effectively when it was brand new, the system's just basically going, oh, there should be 1,000 people.
Right. Yeah.
Let's get 1,000 people.
I can't leave 1,000 2 to 3 year olds in Stardeep.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
We have all of the flies. Do you need a hand, Gwyneth?
I don't quite know what I'm doing, if I'm quite honest. So if you guys could try and, I know this might seem like a daft request, but try and stop this from happening would be good. I'm like just looking around. Is there a manual? I need to stop this process from happening, otherwise there are going to be 1,000 2 to 3 year old infant elves that are suddenly going to become my fucking responsibility.
Yeah, the biggest issue is, from your perspective, is yes, there's going to be 1,000 children,
Yes.
and no one to really look after them.
Yes.
But in terms of total population,
Yeah, that's everyone. I can't have that happen.
well, it's not all of the eggs.
Okay.
They're still, but obviously it is going to reduce the longevity of your race quite considerably, considering the amount it would normally be releasing and the length of service that you typically get. A few hundred years per person.
I don't think it
so
was sterile. They've never mentioned that it was sterile, just that there's no.
there's no name.
I can take one for the team.
I mean, I'm not a space Nazi. I don't think she'd have any issue with interbreeding if it's possible, but I actually don't know. Legitimately, I'm not
So you want to stop all of these things?
But yeah,
from...
you reckon
yeah.
there's probably about half of all the total eggs.
Can I go look at one of the pods and sort of see what's happening with it? Is machines going like, or is it just like?
Essentially, it's in the main sort of storage area. It's just a massive wall.
Yeah.
And all you can see is loads of these little eggs all lined up all the way along.
Like
rows
farms
and
in
rows
Matrix.
and rows. Yeah, like
Okay.
a massive farm. And some of the eggs, like the sort of the gelatinous membrane is split. And you can see sort of wriggling of something inside, and then an arm comes down and picks it up and puts it down onto the floor, and the child pulls itself out of this
Oh, I remember
out of this pod, all covered in like sort of
Yeah.
gelatinous ichor.
It's like Neo coming.
And then the arm just goes on to the next one, and the next one, and
Is
the
it
next
just
one.
an arm doing it?
But yeah, there is just a single arm that is trying to manage all these. And unfortunately, on a couple of occurrences, the arm hasn't gone fast enough, and the child has pulled itself out of its pod and sort of fallen and sort of injured itself as it's fallen from its pod.
I might not be able to help with this, but I can try and maybe unlock something in your mind, or at least help to see if you might be able to work this out a bit better.
I'm willing to give anything a go. Go, invade my mind space.
It's not that invasive. I just put my hand on her and cast enhanceability, and so
You cast intersect.
You have 14.
All right, how do I work this out?
Everything is amazing. I have given you Fox's insight, so you have advantage in intelligence checks.
Ooh, I'm going to use my fox dice. No.
Yeah, it appears as though the birthing process has
Yeah.
already started for
A lot.
Loads of them, probably like half the entire room. There's probably a couple of thousand
I would go quick.
odds in total.
Okay,
Yeah, all of the pipes lead somewhere.
There's not any pipes per se.
Hmm.
These sort of pods are integrated directly into the wall.
Okay. Is there anything that looks like a junction to everything? Like there's a particular bits that come out of the wall into one.
No. It's a fairly plain room other than that. There's a large mechanical hand coming from the ceiling. Just
How far away is the wall?
because you're supposed to kind of stood at the entranceway. The room is actually quite big. It's probably a couple of 100 feet in diameter.
I'm going to roll for something to see if this fox is whatever has helped me. What do I get?
You get advantage on all intelligence.
So what is it you're trying to do? What are you trying to?
The things that are currently in the process of doing so, I want to be able to reverse that shit. I know there are still some that are already out.
Yep.
But I want to be able to shut the rest of the procedure down.
Okay.
And go back into
Make
stasis.
let's say an Arcana check.
19.
Okay. So you quickly start going through the controls and
Yep.
going through various menus and trying to figure out how this machine works. You've never operated any of this equipment ever before in your life. After a few minutes, you kind of find some things which seem to shut down some of the process.
Okay.
And I'm going to get you to roll a D100.
Oh, God. Okay. 33.
Okay. So you managed to sort of put the brakes on the hatching process.
Yeah.
And you managed to prevent 330 of the 1,000 from hatching.
Right.
All the others are too far gone in the hatching process. They won't.
So 670.
I sit down and have a mental breakdown.
What's the matter?
Ensign's like, man, are you okay?
How are you all so concise right now? They're all 670?
This is what you wanted.
This is not what I fucking wanted.
Yesterday you said you wanted Starty back and everyone back and...
In an organised, proper way. We could actually hatch out maybe 30 at a time and raise them to maturity. What am I going to do with 670 babies?
You don't have to do anything.
Well, one of the children comes up to you and he kind of puts his hand on your shoulder. He's like, "Are you okay, mummy?"
Oh my god, no. Not having any of this shit.
You okay?
He's kind of cute.
Probably a mental breakdown.
I think she might need a bit of time. I tell you what, why don't you get all your...
You my daddy?
No. Why don't you get all of your brothers and sisters and start chatting
What do
and...
you mean little boy? What do you mean little... Hang on, roll the fuck back. You said little boy.
How old?
Do you mean little
Yeah.
boy or was that Freudian slip and you mean little girl?
Because there's a little
Again,
boy in there. and I might
sort
actually be
of between
entertained
sort of 2 and 3 years old in human terms.
But is he a boy or is he a girl?
This one is a boy.
What the fuck? Right, okay, so that's been lying. I sit there and just mentally start shouting at Alfina. So,
I thought...
get out, you get...
I thought...
I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I don't know. I have not been informed. I am now surrounded by effectively the last of my species of people, not bar the bit of what might come afterwards. And apparently now there are males.
Mummy, I'm hungry.
Yeah, Ensign sexy person, I don't know what your name is.
Gerard.
Gerard, sorry, I'm not telling you good names.
That's okay.
How many adults are here?
Yeah.
I know there are not many, but you said 6 or something like this?
Including the ones in this room?
Yes, including the ones in this room.
1,
Don't count and then just go with that number.
Yeah, 6. That's about right.
Okay, right. Well, congratulations. I feel whilst Queenie is having a little bit of time to herself, you are promoted to Chief Constellation Master.
What?
As Feora as suggested.
You are now mother to all of these children.
I look at you knowingly, and I look at like, this is
I can't do that. What?
Ensign, up here. Focus.
I would legitimately like to pray to Althea, please.
Wow.
I want to pray to Althea. I want a direct fucking line of conversation.
Are there any other Star Elves out on missions that we can recall?
I don't know. I don't think so.
What happened to Shima?
Oh, you haven't seen her this morning.
But she's around.
Oh, she was.
Quinnis, is that something you know how to do? Is there a way to recall?
She's quite now on her knees.
Opportunities
Going, please, Althea, help me, please.
I look doing that, I look livid. I look angry as anyone's ever seen me before.
Oh dear.
Like, I am just there, just like...
I feel we've walked
and
into something. The ironic thing was, she wanted to bring us in.
Who? Athena?
No, she did. I didn't want to come in, she did.
That's true. She just kind of opened the door, and you were like, "Wait, what?"
To be fair, when I opened that portal, the spell plague had already destroyed like 90% of Stardeep.
Yeah, fair.
So it's either, death of my entire species, or I'm now suddenly stuck with 670 children.
I turn to the child that's sort of like, okay, I say, if you can, I tell you what, why don't you gather all of your brothers and sisters, and we will try and find some food for you. And
from the other room now, where all the
Yeah.
eggs, like, literally, you can just hear like crying and children laughing and fighting and playing, and it's becoming a bit distracting because it's getting louder by the minute.
Perfect. Feora, could I have a word with you, please?
But Daddy, I'm hungry.
I said go play with your brothers and sisters.
How many boys are there? Sorry, I would be keenly interested in this, having been told that we are
You have
literally-
make a perception check.
Whilst having a mental breakdown.
Well, that would be a mental breakdown.
Yeah, right.
7.
You only see this one, who is now turning around and heading back into the room.
It's definitely a lad.
Or
Are these
he's,
children all
he
naked?
has the appropriate body parts.
Okay, that's
Are
fine.
they all
Just
naked?
wait.
Yes.
And
They're
covered
just,
in-
yeah, a lot of them are quite sort of slimy,
Yeah,
where they come out with this like.
All toddlers are skinny.
Oh, if I say that, I'm like precipitation and clean I'm like, can I speak to you, please, Feora?
Yes.
These two
I don't know.
But yeah, he even has like
Fantastic.
a bit, quite different skin coloration to the females as well.
What kind of thing?
Females. Yeah, he's more of a almost kind of like his skin's almost like a peachy colour.
He's
Kind
a
of
star elf.
kind of, yeah. He's got the same eyes.
Definitely star elf.
He's got the same eyes, the pointy ears, but whereas most star elves kind of have like a sort of a more bluey grey
Yeah.
kind of sort of tinge
He's
to
like
their
a
skin.
peach.
Yeah, he's got that same kind of almost metallic sheen, but it's just slightly more. There's sort of subtle hints of kind of that orange and things to it. Yeah, he does look like you can look into the room and you can
He's
spot
definitely
him
Star
like
Elf.
straight away. He looks different to all the others, who are what you would term as typical looking,
Women.
typical looking
They're
star
girls.
elves. Yeah, but having you've never seen you've never seen a male, so
No.
you could just be how you tell the difference between
Yeah.
lady one and a male.
Okay.
You're not sure. You have no frame of reference.
Yes, Callisto.
Well, I just wanted to have a quick chat with you because I think Quinnis is having a mental breakdown. There seems to be a lot of these new star elves appeared. I thought this would be a good thing. This is what she was asking for yesterday.
I think she was hoping for something a little more manageable.
Well, I mean, they've got to rebuild the population. It's only 600 people.
Yes, but they're probably not going to be ready for another 50 or so years.
I mean, they're elves. I thought elves were like that. They matured very quickly. I mean, yes, it might not be ready for a year or two, something like this, but...
I didn't read that on that thing.
I don't know elves, maturity levels. This is Callisto not knowing shit.
It could be, for all I know. Did you just read up on Star Wars? I don't know.
Nope. Nope, this is Callisto taking a punt. Is this not... I would thought this was a good thing.
I'm going to put you in a room filled with 500 rats. Now you want some rats
Yes.
Should be sure it's 80
to
100
eat
years.
all the extra cheese that you have in a room.
Yeah, but probably
Sexual maturity.
mental maturity.
Okay, I understand that. There needs to be food created, but...
During 800 years, they can raise at most 7 to 9 kids.
Nice.
Fuck that.
Look, I think this is an amazing thing. I think they need to calm down, because I've already thought of some ideas, and I don't even care about these people.
And at this point, the level of crying from the other room has escalated.
Give me 2 seconds. I poke my head in, and I cast...
You over there, it's like, wah! Literally, nearly all crying now.
Okay.
I can imagine literally there's about 450 of them.
I
with
cast
more
major-
still coming.
I cast major image in the middle of the room of like just sheep jumping over a fence, and then like with sort of nice flashy lights, so it's quite interesting. And then I will have it play a soft tune like
Make a performance check with advantage.
just to try and calm it down. 24.
Okay, yeah. It actually works really well. You start this sort of little light,
Born father.
and literally the whole room is just
Your problem now.
it's just literally just this immediate silence, and all is there. Like,
Alright, well that's up for...
Alan Sellers.
What is the normal procedure that would happen? Because it would have happened at some point during my
10
lifetime where some people are woken from the pods. What happens? Were they usually like shipped into a little Star Elf academy, or what?
Initially, they'll be raised by a surrogate family,
Yeah,
who would be assigned for that,
yeah.
and then, after a while, they would go to school and get trained in the ways of the Force, like your father before you.
Nice. How long does this entire procedure normally take? How old was I when I left school and was able to make decisions as an adult Star Elf?
89.
It's been 100 years.
Yeah, you kind of. You want to say you were kind of around the 15 mark?
15?
15.
Not terrible.
Where you kind of were independent and you started going to the military academy, if you will.
Okay, that's not terrible.
So that's kind of like when you left school
That's not so bad.
with your basic knowledge. And
Why are you whispering? The children are sleeping!
yes!
So anyway, I've already started thinking, because, I mean, not that all I think about is money, but when I saw that this entire
We could sell them!
when I saw that this entire place had come back to what it formerly was, I'm sure that also means they probably have some very nice things and maybe even a safe with a lot of money. So, where there is a lot of
We're
things,
gonna rob them blind.
where there are a lot of people,
We introduced the children. I heard this story of the name of Gulliver Fist.
No, I am thinking that we get in touch with some people from our place of existence, our plane of existence, and we get them to come here and be nurses or nannies or whatever it is until they are old enough, and then they can start to rebuild.
So you're going to turn Stardeep, a incredibly advanced city that houses
Miniaturized city.
the most prominent prison
Yes.
in all the realms
Yes.
into an orphanage.
Yes. And it will be the best orphanage in the world.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yes. Because
Or we could be storks and deliver the children to the prime material plane.
you can spend some far and wide.
With the prison, who was actually still in the prison?
Everyone.
Loads of people.
How many loads of people?
We could let the prisoners. It could be like a day release program.
Not what I had in mind, but how many people are in the prison?
You say you recall there was probably 8 high-level prisoners
Okay.
and probably another 100 troublemakers and so on.
Was there something about a knife? Did Althea have a blade or something? We have.
Pass.
And again, there will be a section in the prison for contraband items. That kind of stuff.
How far away is the prison?
It's a bit of a trek, but
I turn to
probably 20 minutes.
Nobby, whatever her name is, who's having a mental breakdown. I compose myself.
That's
And
a
I like
that's a lot. That's a lot of children.
I pick her up.
I
Pick her up. I smack her around the face to bring her to.
What the hell?
Wait here. Wait here. If my friends come back, alert them that I've gone to the prison. Make sure none of these children are doing dangerous children things. Do you understand me? I slap her again for lack of response.
Yes, I understand.
Stand guard for children.
Yes, I can stand guard, that's fine. And she starts sort of marching backwards and forwards past the entranceway to the chamber.
Good enough. Tell my friends I've gone to the prison, and I go to the prison. I fly, hopefully, because that means I'll get there quicker with my 60 feet flying speed.
Should I call Shima?
Yes, definitely. I think
I was going to say, like,
if there's anybody else who would know how to do something in the city, it would probably be Shima.
Okay, let me send a message. Shima? Guess who? You really need to come back to Stardeep. There has been a situation. The birthing pods have activated 660 new star elves. That's 25 words.
That should do it. And the fact that there's a boy.
Right, can't fit that.
You told my 25 words.
What the hell? I'm just
Next
imagining
thing.
like a sea of like metallic silvery blues and purples. There's just a speck. There's like one orangey peachy person just there. Like,
On my way.
Finally. She's saying on her way for ages. Oh, she's on her way, by the way.
She should only be in Stardeep, so she might be here quite quickly.
But, so did she arrive? I thought she was
She's-
going to Stardeep.
No, she was.
she met us in Stardeep.
Yeah.
Ah, fair.
I don't know where the bloody hell she went last time.
Oh, yeah. Fair.
I rue the day that stupid ensign came to me, not Shima!
Okay, so you arrive at the prison.
Yeah, what kind of contraband weapons are in there?
One that can kill
Killed
six
the younglings.
Destructo blades just crawl over their necks.
And the I'm not going to ask you specifics on characters, but like the top 8 kind of people that are in there.
Yep.
Is that a life imprisonment? Is that like
Yes.
a life sentence?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of them are like frozen or
Okay.
time
And
stopped.
they're horrifically evil people.
Yes.
All of them.
Yes.
I know that they're all evil people.
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Like-
I go to the contraband weaponry.
Like as bad as Althena, kind of. Maybe not quite as.
Are they gods? Would I know that?
They're not gods.
They're just bad people.
They're just bad
People. Things.
entities.
Cool. I go to the contraband weaponry.
Okay.
What's the worst thing in there? What can be like the biggest amount of damage? I'm stressed. I've just had a mental breakdown.
You have a quick scan through, and on one of the walls there is a rather nasty-looking sword.
Cool. Do I get some kind of sense off of it? I would reach it very quickly and then have a little bit of common sense before I go and grasp it. It's not got like any swiveling eyeballs or anything on there, has it?
It does not.
I pick up the sword.
Okay.
Does it do anything? I hold it hesitantly. Doesn't do anything. I give it like 3 seconds. I'm not that waiting around.
3 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, stand by.
Shut up, don't laugh at me. This is immensely stressful.
Wow.
Undead nannies. Golem nannies.
Yes.
Golem nannies.
Golem nannies.
Golem nannies.
Genius. Create construct. That's where we need an artist.
Yep. So yeah.
Yeah, nothing happens.
It is a two-handed sword.
Cool.
Well, a great sword.
I drag it behind me. My strength is not great.
It's only 6 pounds. It's
That's
not-
fine. Okay. I go into the cell.
Yep.
Like the cell nearest to the contraband stuff. Is that a
Okay.
particularly bad prisoner in there, do you think?
Yeah. So there's a rather gnarly-looking gelatinous cube.
A gelatinous cube.
Yes.
It's frozen.
It's in this case it's not frozen as in ice. It is frozen in time. It's been like enchanted with time stop.
Bangs. I don't have anything for that. I go into the next cell. I don't know what to do with the gelatinous cube. In character, I do not know what to do with that. I
Okay.
expect like a person.
So you go into the next section, and this one contains a demon.
Cool. I would like to try
Bright red
and...
skin, wings.
Yeah.
This one isn't frozen.
Okay. It's in chains.
But yes, he's literally like the chains literally go through the entire length of his body.
Cool.
He's almost been like mummified in chains,
Okay, his
except
head
for his
exposed.
head. Yeah.
Cool. I chop his fucking head off. And I go through every cell and I kill every prisoner that I can that is restrained.
With,
I just kill all.
with this sword.
With that sword, I just fucking kill them, please. Because if we're turning this thing into an orphanage, I'm not having a prison here, and if they're serving life sentence anyway, I'm just gonna fucking kill them. So I'm going to look into every cell, and I'm going to look at it.
What's your alignment?
Stressed?
Chaotic stress. It's description.
I am literally just like, what?
I mean, you have no idea this is happening.
Neutral good.
Jog on, son.
I think I'm doing a good thing by killing these criminals to ensure the safety of these children. In my mind, I'm doing a good thing. I cannot risk having this prison still here with all of these horrible things.
neutral.
I'm very neutral. I'm not lawful. Chaotic good. I will change my alignment to chaotic good, but I'm not doing this out of evil. I'm doing this out of pureness of my heart and practicality. Every cell with something that has a head, I go and chop its head off.
Bring back raisins.
Oh my god.
Why do we keep making friends with people that just kill everything? I don't understand you. Kill.
I'm sorry, my reasoning is quite perfectly sounding.
So you want to kill all 8 of these sinister things?
Yes. I know that they're evil, yes. I know that they're serving life sentences, and that otherwise they're just going to be there as a threat.
Okay.
And if they escape, then this whole fucking thing can happen again. I go through and I what would be the word?
Assassinate them.
No, I
Dispatch.
shut down. Yeah, the risk of any badness happening to these kids. Neutralise! I neutralise them! That's the word I'm looking for. I go through and I neutralise the evil.
Yeah, to be fair, it's better reasoning than she growled at me.
That's true.
I've just had 670 baby star elves just appear.
It's
all
better
over
reason than she growled at me.
Oh.
That is amazing.
You know the mum in like The Haunting of Hill House?
Yeah.
I've just had like the worst mental break of my life.
Yeah.
Where I've just had like nearly 700 babies appear on my doorstep and all I can see is this big evil prison. Yeah, I neutralise all of these evil things.
Okay, so
To ensure
We
that
chop-
they-
person trying to
we
chop
chop
off
the
her
first
head,
one.
don't
Yep,
head gone. That's
Cool.
it. Defeated.
he's dead. No.
Yep. You on to the second one.
Yep.
He's got to
What
quickly
is it?
think of all the prisoners.
I would stress they have to have a head and they have to be restrained, otherwise I will leave them like the gelatinous cube, because I walked into that cell and went, nope, don't know what to do with that. I'll come back to you later, I'll have a think, and I will come back, I can't deal with you with the sword. My other ask was going to be if there's like explosives anywhere. Just can't stop.
I love you've not consulted anyone about this plan. You've just gone, fuck it. I'm killing them.
Okay.
Oh my god. Meanwhile, we're there like, so should we get nannies or?
And she's like, get out of this!
Stay away from these kids!
The Stardeep Orphanage. Stardeep for waifs and slaves.
I like this idea that like you two are like having a nice little conversation while this lovely like childish music's in the background with
I
your thing. And it,
tell
all
you
you
what.
can see is a prison in the distance and it's just like
Why is she doing this? We need to find them some food.
Good point.
But we'll let this play out first, then we'll do our middle bit.
that's fine, you can do that. I think he's
I think
rolling.
he's kind of rolling up.
Okay.
Let's get into this horrible
It's
thing.
like
So we dispatched the
challenge
second one.
Yep.
At
What was
which
it?
point, the second one was an orc,
Okay.
and now you can check your inventory as you have become attuned to the forbidden weapon which you are now wielding.
I don't want to see it. I want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Wait.
Do not speak any words.
I'm not going to. I need to read this.
Guesses.
Meanwhile,
Guesses.
What is that?
I'm assuming not good.
Do I
As it's
know
attuned
what
after a
You do
second.
now.
I do
You
now.
have attuned to it.
So anyway, yes, I
How
think we should
right.
probably find some food.
We should probably find some food.
There must be stores around here.
Ensign.
How big is this prison?
What, the whole thing?
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
It's about right? Yeah, okay, cool. I go to the centre.
It's. Oh, I see. Okay.
No, I go to the centre. And the second thing that it has one charge of,
Yes.
will that protect me?
Uh.
Because if I can do this, you don't.
You actually pulled a fist then. Just like,
Yes, it will protect you.
So I know I'll be fine.
As Wall of Force is immune to all damage and can't be dispelled by dispel magic.
Cool, I walk into
Only a
the centre.
disintegrate spell will destroy a Wall of Force.
I walk into the centre of the prison.
Yep.
And I do the thing, please. I'm assuming I stab it into the ground. Activate the second thing first, and then I activate the first thing. If I know it can do that, I'm just attuning to it. I'm like, why am I going room to room? That's okay. Pointless. I'm just going to go and do this. Much easier. Much easier.
Okay, you two make
I
a
am mad at this point. I am
make
very
a
stressed.
make a perception check.
I feel like you're going to cause a TPK here.
19.
Did you check the range of it?
Yeah,
20.
it's a big prison.
Okay. So you're there like, okay, so yeah, maybe we
I
should...
said it was like a good
Well,
one.
maybe there's some stores, we get some food for them, and look all really hungry,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And literally, the whole place is... and like a huge tremor in the earth, and the whole room
We
physically
needed perception
vibrates.
checks for that.
I'd love if someone failed.
Excuse me, let me flip this table and see if anyone notices.
All the children immediately start crying again.
That's standard.
It doesn't say
You sort of run to the nearest window and peer out, and you can see a huge, almost like a nuclear explosion has taken out part of Stardeep. You are not sure why.
Do we just see Quinnis stood in the middle of it?
You
Sword
can't
in
see
the ground.
anything. You can't see anything because there's just dust and crap and just.
The fuck was that?
Oh, fuck, it's fucking Althena. She's obviously...
She left.
she left, obviously restored the city to a working condition, and then forgot to put the Minuteman on the thing that would blow up eventually.
What?
I don't know. Maybe there was something that somebody needed to look after. And
Do I know where that was?
Make an intelligence check.
I'm good. Can I do the same?
Sure.
12.
With my high perception that I got? Does that warrant me? Never mind.
Do you have anything like urchin or anything like that?
No, I have
Any of like
fast
those type of abilities that
People
like,
love it.
that you navigate through cities easily or anything
No,
like
I've
that?
got all eyes on you. People love me.
Gain access to inner workings of any government?
No, it's fine. I don't know what it is. But
No.
Is this an actual item, or have you just made this?
No, this is an actual item.
That's disgusting.
yeah.
How is that an item?
What is it?
So,
Oh, is he showing baby mission?
And it's the only sword I know that can do that.
so what did you offer you?
12.
12.
Yeah.
You kind of look over and you're like, you're not too sure exactly what it could be, but obviously from its direction and things like that, you're like, well, that's over. You were over in that direction yesterday, so it could be like the library, maybe the prison, but
Okay.
it looks like it's like an outlying part. It's not like the middle of something. It's like
Go away.
on the edge or something.
Okay. Right.
So it's
Queenies. I'm sort of shouting back everywhere.
Oh my God.
Queenies.
are we under attack?
9,000.
I don't know.
Quinnis has gone to the prison section.
There you go. Because Marines. So you didn't even roll for it.
How many damage?
9,345.
Nice. I mean, that's probably enough to take out some walls, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Does that break through your wall of force?
Quinnis has gone to the prison section. It's straight down there and...
I literally bolt out.
And literally just see at the face, he's like, as she's realised.
I literally
that's-
bolt. And stop running.
Stay here with the children, and I run after. Keep them calm.
Got loads of creepy kids around here.
Oh.
I did not like kids. They give me so much.
Emergency in sector 7G, sir. Sector
Quinnis.
7G. Who's in charge of that section?
The explosion, which has emanated from the sword, has actually disintegrated the sword itself.
No, that's
And it
that's
turns
unfortunate.
to ash in your
Oh
hands.
no, I can't be held accountable for anything. Oh no.
And you're literally stood.
That is evil. Right
You're
there.
literally stood now in a 200-foot deep crater.
Cool.
If you're wondering if you're evil,
I'm not.
that right there, where you're not willing to stand by your conviction. That
Out
right
of
there.
character said this.
Nice.
Just we get there, like, oh no, what happened? No, they're all gone.
Quinnis, what else can you do with a fucking island?
Okay, we're just be like that.
Yeah, the crater is so smooth. It's like it's been polished.
Crystalline.
Yeah, it's like it's been
How dishevelled
polished.
do I look?
You look normal.
Sweet.
This is the wall of force that was around you is still there, but everything else is literally just
It's good.
completely. It's gone.
It's gone from my item list. I just refreshed my page to make sure.
It's not that it's been like there's no debris.
No, it's gone. Everything's
It's
gone.
literally like it's just been vaporized.
How much outside of the prison, like if I can see over the crater, how much outside of the prison is gone?
You estimate that the entire prison complex has
Yeah.
been completely destroyed.
That's what I wanted.
There's probably some damage to some other adjacent walls and things like that, where you can now see like a kind of a bit of a section missing, and like some corridors and like
Yeah.
half a bed.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. It's like,
But the entire prison's gone.
yeah, the whole thing is gone, and say some other adjacent corridors and rooms have been partially disintegrated.
How far down is Quinnis into this?
Right at the bottom,
How far down?
200 feet. That's where she was stood. She's gone, pooh, 200 feet in all directions, gone, and then she's just gone.
200 feet radius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's why I asked, do I know how big the prison is? So yes, fairly big. Sweet.
So right in the middle would have been Althena's chamber.
This is sorting out all of my problems.
Boom! Gone. At which point you guys sort of screech around the corner, and where there was like a security door and all that kind of stuff, just gone. There's just a massive crater, and outside.
What? Do we see Gwyneth?
Yeah.
Gwyneth, what's happened? Are you okay?
You can see the wall of force still kind of round and pulsating with energy.
You said the sides were completely smooth, right? I'm just gonna
Can
grab something from the side into a sled and just jump down
Shield.
the side.
Fair.
I
Yeah.
can fly out.
With a gerbil ball.
Can I
I'll
dispel
go
it?
get my ball.
Can I dispel it?
Destiny, I've been
Surely
waiting.
surely the force dropped once the
Yeah.
sword disintegrated.
Nope.
That's just
So I sense it's waning.
trapped in a wall of force.
Wall of force.
Oh no, I'm the new Althena! No!
Good. I'm glad you
Yeah,
imprisoned
probably,
yourself.
probably around this point in time, it will
You can't be
dissipate.
mad at me for that. I've killed lots of horrible criminals to keep children safe.
Oh, just watch this baby man when he finds out. Just watch.
How can he justify this?
The same way you could justify what you just did.
Ugh.
Yeah, so you find a piece of debris, just kind of.
Yeah.
At which point, as you're sort of sliding down, your wall of force dissipates.
I look noticeably unhinged.
I'm not going jumping down. I'm looking around to see, sort of check for danger. So I'm thinking, what the hell just caused this?
Perception check.
Tact. 19.
Yeah, you should look around the skies.
Yeah.
You literally just like everything is just. Aside from the fact that there's been a massive
Yeah.
explosion, it's got everything else is just eerily peaceful.
Okay.
The sky is clear. There's a few birds that have been scared off by the explosion, still kind of flying around and stuff. But
Are there like holes in the clouds?
You saw like a bright light going upwards, like. It's like the Death Star, like what's it, Planet
Yeah. So
Destroyer.
I'm on
Yeah.
high alert.
No, it's kind of like you know in Attack of the Clones when Django drops that bomb, it's like BOW! Seismic charge. It's like that.
Yeah. So I've got like shield out, trident out. I'm on
Yeah.
high alert. Like.
You literally like it. Something doesn't like tactically speaking. Something doesn't feel right.
Yeah. Okay.
You're like there's nothing attacking.
Yeah.
There's nothing around.
But at the moment, I still would not assume it's Gwyneth.
Yes.
I'm still
No.
high alert for.
I'm just running to help Quinnis.
Yeah, you skid down and arrive at Quillis, who's just there.
I'm twitching. I'm hinged. I look stressed.
So
And there's no bubble around for now.
No.
So just imagine just when you wake up in the morning.
You know when I always shout at you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to help you now.
Change my mind. Sled back up.
I was like, Chris, are you okay? And I run over and grab her and say, are you okay? And start looking around as well.
I thought I'd feel better if I sorted out a few problems, but I don't seem to feel better.
What? You?
I can't see anything up here!
I start looking around like really slowly, like I'm not really saying what's there. I'm like,
You did this.
I thought it would solve a few problems.
You did this.
I think so.
How? Stop fiddling with this.
I'm trying to decide whether she.
No, I'm stopping Quidditch from fiddling with it.
Callisto.
Yes.
Skidding around the corner, like
Yeah.
running as fast as they possibly can. Sheba. So what's going on? What happened? As soon as I arrived, there was this explosion. What's going on?
She was like, oh, yeah, I do not know. Queen is in the bottom. Failed. I was going to check she's okay. I'm looking to see something caused by this massive explosion.
Jesus, what the?
Quick, check the other side. I will check around and.
Okay. And yeah, she's got like her weapons out. She's like checking out the other side of the window.
Yeah, I'm checking in.
Can't see anything.
The windows as well.
Was it magic? What happened?
I don't know. I was having a discussion and just boom, and then this. Gwyneth was literally in the middle when we got here.
In the middle? But is she harmed?
I don't know. Viola, is Gwyneth okay?
She seems okay, just very shaken up.
Okay, I can't see anything. Also, Sheena is here. Can you come out of there so we can talk properly, please?
Wait. She's unharmed, and she was in the center of an explosion.
Well, she had this. She not anything in under. I assume she put up a protection spell or something.
Oh, Shimmy, such a grass.
Interesting.
What does that look for? I reckon it's a check.
Okay, for it.
Quiz, can you take us back up to the top?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
No.
Insight. 26.
Oh.
No.
You kind of give her that kind of look, and she's just like, well,
I felt grand. I'm not
Shima?
capable of doing anything right now.
Do you think she has done this?
well, you don't end up in the middle of an area like this with no.
When I got here and the security, have I worked out this is a prison now?
Yes.
I swear to God, if I am travelling with another fucking crazy person, I'm going to lose my shit.
One
Then you would be a crazy person.
Me, you and Raven just punching away.
I think we need to have a little chat with Chris.
It can't have been her. I mean, she can't have power of this magnitude.
That's what I thought. But
I'm on the
you
floor.
clearly
Right.
not seem to think something different.
Well, let's be cautious.
Fair enough. But I think it's better they come out than we go in.
Oh yes.
You two! Get out here!
I like fall into the floor this time. I'm like not.
Yeah, I'm literally just hugging her at the moment.
I've got like 1,000
Go
yards
on.
there going on. Like I cannot comprehend what I've
Quick.
just done.
Quinis, come with me. You'll have to help me.
Oh,
And
the
I
perfectly smooth sides of the crater.
Yeah.
Have fun.
gotta try. I'll pick up Quinis, like
Yep.
drape her arm over my shoulder. But if she's obviously not helping, then I'll hoik her up onto my shoulders instead.
Okay.
Um,
What's your weight?
My weight is 115 pounds.
Including all your stuff.
Very rude.
That's very what?
Rude to ask.
I'm carrying 75 pounds worth of stuff, so I'm like 190 pounds.
90. You got that spare in your encumbrance allowance?
No. So I'll put her on the sled.
How do you work out what you can actually carry?
You got your weight there.
So it is an equipment then?
You're carrying it as you should.
You're carrying £40 worth of coins.
Shut up.
Dollar.
You don't know that. So back to my money!
No. Hello. Well, she's on my back. I'll pickpocket her.
Sleight of hand check.
No, so I'll put her on the sled and start either pushing or pulling her up the side.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check.
25.
The campaign, every
25.
character will eventually get PTSD.
PTSD. Yeah, it's not too bad. Probably the first half, but because it gets so sheer past there, it's going to be virtually impossible to walk that
Okay.
without.
It's not great. I'm not saying anything, I'm just like sobbing.
Quinnis.
Yeah. Although it is quite smooth, you can. It's just dirt, so you can kind of kick some footholds and stuff like that. But pulling along a shield and trying to do that it's just too much. It's too.
Quinnis, what happened? We need some help.
Sorry.
Help. And Shima sort of sticks her head over. So, what's going on? Are you hurt?
I'm back on the floor crying.
Yeah. She can't do anything.
What do you mean she can't do anything?
Is she paralysed?
She injured?
Try to spell magic.
Throw down a rope.
I carry her. I don't have a rope that long. I've only got 50 feet. They
We're
sell it
about
in
halfway up, so you will only need 100.
They sell it in 50 feet increments.
uh,
Stupid people.
and Shima does have an extra 50 feet.
I've
So-
got an extra.
Between the two of you,
yeah.
you make 100 foot.
Okay.
Right.
And I'll
Grab on, we'll pull you up.
use my 50 feet of rope to tie Quinnis to the sled and me in some sort of harness to
And
the
I use
chair.
my mad strength to pull.
Okay, make a strength check. Shima is helping, so you have advantage. Advantage because Shima's helping.
Thank God for that. Natural 20.
Oh, okay.
Second one is Shiva.
The second one is Shima. Yes.
I got +1.
Plus 0.
Yeah. I've got 11.
Yes, you hoist
Yeah,
as hard as you can, and actually Shima seems to be struggling a bit more than this, but you're just like, yeah, this is fine.
I'm a little bit angry.
Wait, are you using your fork to do it like spaghetti?
When the moon hits your eye like the sun in the sky, that's
And yeah, you pull them up.
Yeah. You okay?
I'm like quite clearly just having a breakdown. Oh, not just one going around me.
What's going on? What's wrong with her?
Fine.
She didn't say anything. She said she...
She need a. I've got a healing potion. Does she?
I look at Shima, I'm like, Shima, maybe you can have a chat with her and see if she's okay and find out what happened. Fail, can I have a chat with you, please?
Yes, of course. Sheena, do you know about the children as well?
Yes, I need to speak to you about that in a second. So.
Right.
670 of them. Gotcha.
660, 70, yes.
He sent you a message. 670 children have just woken up.
Right now. You can
Yes.
see why she's having a
At
breakdown.
which point I just go, I couldn't leave it standing. There's so many of them, and I can't risk it.
What?
Oh dear.
Shima, what are we gonna do? I've done a horrible thing. I thought I was helping. I don't know why I did it. I wasn't thinking straight. I wasn't thinking clearly. I thought this would help, and I don't know. I was so blind.
You did this. You killed all of these people.
I wanted to keep the children safe.
That's what the prison is for, to keep everyone safe. You know that. Better than anyone. We don't kill people here. That's why we built the prison, to keep everybody safe from these
There was
things.
always going to be a chance that they would get out. Althena was never meant to leave, and now where is she?
We let her out!
Yes, and that's still an event of circumstance. Whoever let her out isn't matter. What if someone else comes, a different party, and lets one of these out and
Can't just kill people because you got scared?
What if one of the children were to happen upon the prison while it wasn't being guarded?
This is why we were trying to come up with a plan. It has been 5 fucking minutes. I guess that is fucking insane what just happened. Oh my god, you killed everyone.
I get up to crying.
Fucking no! No! You cannot just stop crying and being, woe is me! You fucking killed everyone!
I just cry.
I'm sorry.
It's over 100 people, Gwyneth. What were you thinking?
So, am I overreacting here? I don't think I'm overreacting.
No, you're not. But I can see where she's coming from.
It is done now. There's nothing more we can do.
We have literally just said we're going to kill Raven because he does this kind of shit and doesn't talk to us about it first. What the fuck is going on?
But Raven does it for himself. Quinnis did it for all of them.
What? I literally cannot even at the moment. I know there were evil people in there, but I bet they weren't all the most evil people in the world. I bet you probably had some people in there who are going to be released in a year or something like that. And she killed them all. And like, that's not even the worst part. Some of those things in there were so fucking evil, I bet they weren't even being killed, because I think just keeping them there was safer than actually killing them and probably releasing their spirits or something.
You're putting a lot more thought into this than she did. If I'm being honest.
That's you lost it. So.
Yeah, no, I thought I was being quite authentic.
Yeah.
If I had 670 kids dropped on the doorstep of me and I lived by a prison, I would either, do something drastic or have a mental breakdown. I did both.
Please do your hairs a
Not
little bit funny.
sure. I don't really give a fuck. And to be honest, I am not sure
Does that?
I want any part of this anymore. So, have fun, fuck off, and leave me alone. And I walk off and I take out my teleportation scroll.
Oh, Callisto's leaving the campaign.
And I will use it. And I'll tell you where I go.
Can teleport, move you
I'm
into
hoping I've never used it before, so we're going to find out. If not, they don't have a teleportation scroll. I'm just going to disappear somewhere. It's a teleportation spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teleportation game across planes, but I'm angry and I'm storming away. Oh god, who can find teleportation spell fast? I don't think it can go across plane. Pretty sure teleportation can't. It's great, but it's a...
Is it teleportation circle or teleport?
It's teleport.
Okay.
I need to prison.
No, it must be on the same plane of existence.
Shima.
Psychotic break brought on by the not in my backyard syndrome.
Shima
The children
comes
around
over
me.
to where you are, and she just reaches down and tears off your rank insignia.
Fair enough.
And Shima, for your crimes, you will be banished from Stardeep
Doesn't do what's there.
for the remainder of your natural life.
Doesn't do what's there.
Gather your things. Be gone by tomorrow. I'm sorry.
I get silently.
And
walk
she,
away.
walks up as well.
Shima, and I follow after her.
In fact, I fly
Yes,
solemnly
there you
to
are.
my room.
What are we going to do about the children?
I have no idea.
Are there any Star Elves that you can recall, like back to Stardeep?
I think maybe one or two. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting time for us. But I mean no disrespect, but I'll be sending you and your companions home soon.
Is there...
You're welcome to take Quillis with you if that is your will, but as you can potentially understand, with the importance of this event for us and our people, I can't have someone like that here.
I understand.
She is dangerous.
Yes. Is there anybody in Faerun that you would know who you could call upon? Maybe we could go see them for you.
I don't think so. I am just disappointed with what has happened.
I'm not angry. Disappointed. God, I got aggressive in the moment.
Not to mention the amount of equipment which has been lost. As dangerous as some of those things would be in the hands of mortal men, they
He's had men.
also
Onion for dealing with stress.
a potential defense for us in an hour of need, if you see what I'm saying.
Yes. Callisto said something interesting as well. He said about some of the denizens of the prison being held there for fear of them escaping in death.
I don't know the full ramifications of this. Yeah, there may indeed be additional ramifications from this event. Some of them may now be able to be reincarnated. It is impossible to say.
Well, if you ever need anything from us, I know you may not want our help, but I would offer it to you.
I appreciate that. For the moment, Stardeep is mostly intact, and I have 600 children to make plans for. So you have to excuse me while I get on with it.
We were going to go look for them for some food. They seemed hungry. But I shall leave you to it. If you need my help, I'll be at Quinnis.
Understood. And when you're ready to be sent back, just come and see me, and I'll make the arrangements.
At this point, I've opened my scroll and gone and realised it won't get enough.
You're like, right, where can I go?
So I sort of
Well, that's not fucking good.
put my pocket, still storm off and I send a message to Shima and say, Shima, I'm very sorry for what has happened. Please, I am stranded here. Could you send me home when you can?
You just get a reply that says, yes. When you and your friends are ready, I'll be able to send you all back.
And I cast sending at 4th level. They are not my friends.
Let's fail then.
Yeah!
She's caught up in it.
This entire campaign is more about party politics than it is about actually doing anything fun.
D&D ever is
Well, yeah.
party politics.
Yeah.
No! Idiots!
Okay.
We're like a group of people that apparently just, well, no, you're a person that just like fucking hates the rest of us. You are all idiots and imbeciles.
And what is someone who doesn't like the unnecessary murder of hundreds of people? Raven keeps killing people. But alright, I do get on with. Raven keeps killing people. You, I thought, oh, perfect, someone sensible switched on. Destroys hundreds of people. You can't just turn around and go, psychotic break. Well, you can, but you can't expect Callisto to go, oh, fair enough, psychotic break, let's do this. That'll be alright.
Yeah.
There's always going to be consequences to every
There's
action.
no saying the Stardeep prison was like only for the worst of the worst anyway. There wouldn't exactly be day cases in there.
Probably
No, exactly.
Probably
It's
you might
like
know that.
there's literally like 8 to 20
I think this is
people
the
maybe
prison
in there.
that has, all the nastiest stuff from across all the realms.
The other thing
It's like
is,
the equivalent of that prison in Kung Fu Panda that holds the evil leopard.
there's stuff in Callisto's backstory which you don't know
Fair enough.
with his association with prisons and
Okay.
evil entities. Hence his question about maybe keeping them alive.
Yeah, everything's dead.
Maybe keeping them alive is better than killing them.
Faye doesn't want to go back to prison.
Yeah, fair.
Faye's like, yes, one less prison for me to go into.
It's all coming up fail, right?
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Everything's coming up. Oh!
Yeah, I'm going to just basically hide myself in one of the empty houses.
Okay.
What's Quinnis doing? Still on the floor?
So you.
I've
no,
already sent you a message.
yeah, I've read it. So yeah, you sort of.
That was in place the minute I got back.
So yeah, you sort of head back to Quillis's quarters, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. You walk in. Quillis is not there, but there is a hastily scribbled note, just kind of tossed on the bed.
What does the note say?
Give me a bat.
I have to go. Please do not follow me. What I have done is a crime of unknown horrors. I can never repent, but I have to try. And I only did it because I love my people. But I do hate what I have been reduced to.
We have been reduced to.
We have
as
been
people.
reduced to, yeah. That's our else. It wasn't my place to make the call and kill all those people. I am truly sorry. Goodbye. How long does gate last?
I think it was a minute.
Oh.
Hang on.
Roll a d100 for me.
Let me just double check that it is actually a minute.
I think it is.
Yeah, concentration up to 1 minute.
Oh.
So she could drop.
So she could drop it as soon as she's through.
Fine.
Or 13.
Nope.
Or 22.
Nope.
Or 17.
Nope.
Or 17. There
I
we
rolled
go.
an 85.
Yes.
Follow me through the gate.
From the other side of the place, you're like, oh, now.
Gate spell.
Literally
Gate
roll.
spell, teleport to him.
Dimension door.
But yes.
Take the note. Pocket it. Root through the cupboards for food.
Make a perception check.
Oh.
I have nobody to call my own.
17.
17.
17.
Oh, 70.
Yes.
On a d20.
So you do notice there is on the floor there is this, a broken bottle that
Okay.
seems out of place.
What kind of bottle is it?
You bend down and sort of pick up some of the fragments, and you see the label, and it says Waterdavian whiskey.
Are you alright? How are you marrying roleplay?
No, the face thinking about this.
Thinking.
Okay, buffering.
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 Please don't kill yourself. I feel like looking over Romeo and Juliet. They've just given up like,
Pull out my
Callisto comes in 2 minutes later, I'm really sorry, calm down. What the fuck is going on?
Prestidigitation.
leaves, and then Quinnis comes back, I'm really sorry guys. Oh my god!
There's a tiny little Star Elf woman. This was a room so
Okay.
sorry.
Waterdavian whiskey.
Waterdavian whiskey.
Cool. I'll take the label for the bottle as well.
Okay.
And I'll root through the cupboards for food.
Okay.
So I found an extremely appropriate D&D meme. Sorry to interrupt, Stu. Matt Mercer, when your players do something catastrophically horrific, you have to improv a reaction to it.
Which one?
It's the Matt Mercer with like the loading screen.
As far as I'm
Catastrophically
concerned,
insane.
that was good. I cannot be convinced otherwise. I killed a load of criminals to spare children. I'm effectively
Do you
Batman.
know who else thought he was chaotic good?
Batman.
Hitler.
Wow.
From his point of view, he was chaotic good. Just saying.
She was lawful good.
It probably was lawful good from his point of view. This is why I don't like when people are like, well, from my point of view, I'm lawful good. That doesn't mean it's not evil.
Yeah.
I've just put this whole session so far thinking.
Troy walking.
He runs out for pizza and comes back in and everything's on fire.
Your alignment is based on your actions, not your intentions.
And my actions were to kill a load of really, really dangerous criminals to spare a load of children. To help protect
So
children.
you're actually
Take the
In
food.
contravention of the law, so you're definitely chaotic.
Yeah.
Okay, it was also illegal to hide Jews from Hitler, so fuck that law argument right there.
Yeah, but this is the point. It's like we're now going to get into a very ethical debate. But like this is the point. I know you're looking at it from a point, but for me, that's a pure evil thing you've done there.
Yeah.
These people have been sentenced and they're serving their punishment.
Mm.
Their punishment was not death, and you just killed hundreds of people
Mm.
because you got scared.
Oh no, I know.
So-
I was like, I think this is going to kind of make her into some sort of tyrant / dictator, but not in the way that she wants it to be.
She's the next Alfie.
Not the dictator I want to be.
No, she doesn't want to be, but as far as she's concerned, she is now left as the sole responsibility for 630 individuals.
This is like season 2 of a really good like comic book show where the evil villain has just done something that they felt was an absolute necessity, and it's now going to start building up to.
And Thanos.
What?
Killing off half the population.
She's
No,
literally
Thanos, I can get there. I can get Thanos' reasoning. I don't get yours.
To save living children.
They weren't going to die. Where were they at risk?
I couldn't risk it.
Move them somewhere else.
630 of them.
No, the prisoners. There were so many options.
Yeah.
Fool. Straight in with kill 'em all. Like the explosion wasn't. Well, the explosion wasn't nothing. It was just where like I'm just gonna chop their heads off. I'm just gonna chop their heads off. All of them.
Yeah. Go in the first one, chop his head off. Next one, chop his head off.
So
Next one.
sick about the fact
Well,
that
that's
she just
introduction to this
refuses
cube.
to,
I can't
like,
chop his head off, so I'll think about something for that in a minute. Next one, chop his head
And the
off.
same prisoners have been in there for probably like 500 years. And every generation of Star Elves get ready to go, this is your prison, guard it with your life. It's got the same people in it. This is your entire existence for the next 800 years of your life, guard this prison.
I mean,
And she was sick of it!
I mean, like you. No, I know.
Time to revolt!
I know you said you want to see what Callisto was like when he had a nervous breakdown. I mean, you're seeing it right now. He is running away.
Okay, so
So I looted the house for supplies and I've
You
dropped
looted my house!
yes.
You have no say
so scroll
over
through
what is right and
Yeah.
wrong.
Really
and I'm literally
Ain't ration.
literally just doing as much food until I
He's hungry.
Okay.
that I am trying to feed all 670 of those kids.
From 8 ration packs.
I'm Jesus. All my friends have left me.
It's true, we
I
have.
had dinner with them and then they all fucked off. That sounds a bit like Jesus.
He doesn't know.
Oh, another natural 20.
So yeah, I'll do that as basically all night if I have to.
Okay, so yeah, you do a couple of runs, we'll get some supplies, and then like Sheba just kind of stops you, and she's like, "Isn't it time for you all to get together and leave now?"
I can't find them.
I don't know where can I go.
I appear. I've been like hanging about near roughly where they are.
Okay. Well, seems I can do a better job than you. There's Callisto coming right now. Callisto.
Perfect. Are we going?
Didn't fancy helping out then.
Not what she is here.
She's not here. She's gone.
Gone? Gone where?
I don't know. But she left this note. And there was a bottle of waterdeep whiskey. I suppose you lovely people can put those two and two together.
Oh, hang on now, don't accuse me of that kind of shit.
Fine. Sorry for not helping. Can we go?
That's alright.
If you're ready, then
Yep.
I'm happy to send you back.
I'm sorry for what has happened here. I cannot.
It is what it is. It is not your fault. I have no ill will towards either of you. In fact, take a small token of my appreciation.
No. I refuse to take it.
Yes, he tries to hand you both a small pouch.
I cannot. Not after what has happened.
Neither can
Sit there.
I'll take it.
I. It sounds like you're going to have a lot of work on your hands and you will need everything you can.
I'm intending.
I appreciate that. She puts the pouches away.
I am intending on going back and fulfilling a promise, which might give me some potential power. Oh, I can't fulfill that promise anymore. She died, didn't she?
Who let me?
Yeah. Because we got that message saying Cladney was killed, didn't we?
I can't remember that.
Oh wait, no, yeah, we did.
We did.
Before we came in.
Because I was like, oh god, yeah, that means I'm king now. And then someone's like, you're not king, you never actually married her.
No, she wasn't killed.
She
No.
fell sick.
No, wait, was that not her sister or something?
Yes.
Her sister was killed. I thought you said Cladney was killed.
No.
Okay, fine, in which case I will carry on. I have a promise to fulfill, and I will, I may be able to provide some assistance should we need.
I'm sure we'll manage, but I appreciate the offer. Just keep an eye on her.
We have to find her first.
Raven to the campaign, get in.
Raven to the campaign.
Can you take us anywhere, or do you have to go to a certain place?
Well, do you have a particular place you wanted to go? I assumed you wanted to go back to Waterdeep.
I think it'd be better if we return to
Suzail.
just the one.
I want to go back to Suzail, but I have a scroll that can get me there, so if you want to go anywhere else.
Let's go to Suzanne.
Okay.
Okay, it'll take me a few minutes to prepare.
Thank you.
Look, Faye, I'm sorry I reacted the way I did, but it's happening again. How do we keep finding these people? And I'm starting to think maybe it's me. Maybe I'm drawn to these people, and maybe I should just stop this adventuring and just... I mean, I could be a king. And I keep putting it off because I think, oh, the next adventure's around the corner, but maybe I should just stop and marry someone who is lovely and nice and settle down.
Isn't a matter.
The problem is, Callisto, you're always going to have bad luck. And you're always going to have good luck. Sometimes bad luck manifests in people, the people that you meet, the people who do things around you, and sometimes they manifest in good luck. Friends to help you along the way. There's no avoiding it. It happens. That's the way it is.
I know, and I understand that. But this is more than luck. This was choices made by people.
Oh, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Sorry, Feora. Sorry, my head's just not really been with it.
The DM has forgotten what he's doing.
But when I was coming to meet you all in Waterdeep, there was news of refugees that were arriving at Waterdeep.
Yes.
From Esper.
From Esper.
Yes.
This is the first I've heard of my people surviving the destruction of the city.
Well, it's only rumours that I heard. I can't confirm or deny any presence of any refugees, but
Take us back to Waterdeep.
but there was apparently quite a large flotilla of ships which escaped that whole region, and they've come west and have come to various cities all along the coast.
And you want to see your people again?
I do. I want to see what's happened, but
Well, there may also be Tritons as well.
I know what has happened to them, it's fine.
Very well.
If there is even a chance, let's go to Waterdeep. I can get to Suzail at any time if I need to, but I still want to help you. I'm still your friend. I hope I'm still your friend.
we'll check in. Hopefully we'll clear up the mess that we left, and then we'll get you to your wedding. And then the greater good can begin.
Wedding. Exciting. It's will be we'll make a very handsome king.
Oh, did she fancy it? Oh my god, the whole time.
Thank you very much.
Kiss kiss.
You dirty flirt.
Dirty flirt. Can't help it but flirt. Okay, let us go to Waterdeep and see if we can find
Gwyneth.
Yep.
And my people.
Wait, hang on. Finding me wasn't part of that, was it? Finding you, your people.
I will help you find your people. At the moment I do not want to see her or help find her.
Okay. Shima.
Just make sure she's not killing off the whole city or something.
We will. We'll keep her under wraps. And remember, if you need anything.
She could do that kind of thing here. Imagine what she could do in your realm.
Unlimited power.
Alright, Captain.
We knew the power of the dark side.
You only know the power of chaotic evil.
I will change my alignment to something other than neutral good, but I'm not changing to evil. Chaotic neutral?
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
slightly more like it.
And now I've just been sacked.
You have been
So
sacked,
the only job I've had
exiled.
for like, how old am I? Hang on.
Court-martialed and banished.
For the only job I've had for 350 years.
She's like, okay, well, you guys, you take care, and I mean this in the nicest possible way, but I hope our paths don't cross again anytime real soon.
You're out in that pub.
Yeah, take care of yourselves.
Thank you. And you.
And make sure those little ones are all okay.
And you.
That is going to be a challenge, but I'm sure we will prevail. We always do.
And you know how to contact me if you need it.
Yes, I will. I may contact you at some point.
Farewell. Thank you.
Well, we're just being.
Farewell.
So, Dan's just saying, wait. Did Jess get all the XP from all those epic kills?
Ow!
No.
If anything, the Sword of Babette Maelstrom has leveled up and it has ascended into a non-corporeal form.
I think if they were evil kills, that XP that she would have gained is minus.
Yes!
Oh.
Minus 4 billion XP.
Yes, perfect.
We will.
We will count.
So we've got 4 characters and they're all dead.
No, there's no minus XP.
Yet.
But
That's fair.
you have
It was a fine
all
choice.
XP, all
You're just
XP
gonna have
you
to
would
live
have
with your
gained has
decisions.
been lost by your alignment change.
It's a valid choice. You just have to live with your decision.
Okay,
Evil
so
one,
after
here
a
I
couple of
go.
minutes, she begins summoning and summons the gate. And before you see the bustling city of Waterdeep.
What's this? I'm my otherworldly patron is the Archfey. Fuck
I've lost
that
so much.
shit.
And more seats in front of us. Do I recognise where in Wall Street? Or is it just...
You're only about sort of 3 blocks from where the yawning portal is.
Okay. Faye,
Yes.
you're going to have to trust me here. We need to go to the guards and turn ourselves in for questioning. Because if we try and pretend like we have not done anything, that will only make things worse. If we go, we admit that we were taken against our will, and we've come back to talk because we want to help. Because we've got to find out who killed COVID.
Yes.
And I know it was those people in that group, but we've got to help them and get them to find the answer.
Yes.
Now it may mean we have to spend the night in jail, but it should only be a night. And let's face it, if we're there for longer, we can break out because we're boss. But
Forgot.
for COVID, okay? But we have to
Or
face,
else would have never destroyed an entire prison.
face up.
Able to.
So I head to
Power of Cameron Diaz.
I head to the nearest guard.
Oh, well, met citizen, how may I help you?
I would like to go to the guard place where you keep the prisoners.
Or the courthouse.
What the fuck?
Will you?
Is there a problem?
Well, some guards were asking us some questions the other day about an incident, and unfortunately we were taken against our will from the scene of the crime. So we would like to continue the conversation. So
He kind of looks almost suspicious and puts his hand on
no,
his side.
no.
It's like, you are confessing to a crime?
No, we were. They thought we had committed a crime, and we were.
And did you?
No, we did not. And we were trying to explain the situation, and then we got taken against our will. And obviously, we would wish to continue the conversation because if we just run away, it makes us seem very guilty. So I would like to carry on that conversation. Faye, can you remember the name of the guard?
Yeah.
He was a head guard of some kind.
Captain.
Captain Jeff, potentially.
That's exactly his name. Bonus experience for remembering that.
It was regarding the death of Govi.
If you could just point us towards the courthouse or
The jail,
The jail.
courthouse.
or the prison, then I'm sure we could continue this conversation there.
And he draws his sword. He's like, right, you two? That way.
Yes, I would like it to be noted we are coming willingly. You do not need to hold the sword against us.
Quiet, prisoner. This way.
Okay?
He kind of sort of walks sort of behind you and just kind of tells you which way to sort of march.
Yeah, just following his orders.
Follow. Yeah.
And he takes you
Hands
through.
down the side just so we can see that I'm not doing
Yeah, he
it.
takes you through to the garrison. And the guard captain is there, and he's like, you two.
Yes. I would like it known we have...
What a surprise! You just disappeared.
Yes. I was explaining to the guard here. We were taken against our will, and we are wanting to come back and talk to you.
Mm.
We are not resisting. We want to talk to you to clear the air.
So, are you going to confess?
No, because we did not kill him, and that is why we want to talk to you to try and find the people that did. Govit was in my employ. He was my servant.
And my friend.
And my axe.
Well, fortunately for you, we have a new lead.
Perfect. Can we help with it?
Well,
Is it that Stephen guy?
Is it boat face?
are you? I'm sure you probably are, being who you are. But have you ever met the ambassador to Cormia?
Have I met the ambassador coming out? I think no, I haven't.
Is that the Cormirian embassy here in?
I don't think our paths has crossed as of yet.
Oh,
It's very unusual, yes.
as a.
Yeah, absolutely. It is something that I've been meaning to check off my list.
We were only in the city a few days when you came across us.
Huh? I see. Well, according to my
Oh, sorry, baby. I tried to get her off my leg. She's cool.
He's punted the dog.
She's poor. I was trying to move right away, but she thought we were trying to. I was just trying to do that kind of reaction. Sorry.
Poor dog.
R.I.P. headphone users.
Don't flash me on Twitch.
It's fair.
We'll definitely get banned for that.
Yeah. Sorry.
She's my enemy now.
I literally pushed us right into it.
Yeah, she's
That's the most dramatic noise I've ever heard.
super weird that way.
It's like, oh wait, can you go on? Yeah.
What's that? 670 children! Bork.
Yeah.
Bork.
I just tells her sword about it now. So. Goodbye, Jess. Well, there's been some suspicious. There's been a suspicious exchange of money
Yes.
between the ambassador and a very high up member of the Thieves Guild. This person is quite well known for high level assassination, should we say.
It was the Thief Guild we thought, wasn't it?
We had a proper name for them though.
Yes.
The Harpies.
The Harp?
No, it
No,
was.
that was Suzanne.
The Zentaran.
No, that was it, the Zentara.
Zentarin. Zentarin, does that ring a bell?
I've heard of the organisation.
That was That was where our leads had taken us, and we were in the middle of accusing them when you found us. And
No, there was a local thieves guild that's based here at Waterdeep, and they employ they employ a wide range of unsavoury characters to perform unsavoury tasks. And a large payment was made to one of their assassins. And as Govid was one of the more high-profile killings recently, it
Lines up.
it leads us to suspect there may be some wrongdoing here. The interesting part would be, why would your own ambassador wish to kill Govid, whom, if I'm understanding the tales that I've heard, is a well-respected war hero of yours?
he is. That is very interesting. He was my personal bodyguard And yes, he was a formidable warrior with many years of experience. And
Who is the ambassador to Zazel? Might I ask?
I think it is Spec, potentially. Or
Ambassador Spec.
Ambassador Spec.
Take us out.
yeah, he's prosper long and live.
A little while.
Prosper long and live sometime.
So the Waterdeep ambassador's name.
Quick, take notes.
This fucking thing with all 6.
Waterdeep ambassador name is. Drumroll, please.
Ambassador Carl.
Carl.
Yep.
After all
Street.
that.
Khal or
Yes, actually it is.
K-A-H-L.
Carl Suburban.
I literally just went
Carl Urban.
Carl.
Carly McCarl Carl.
Okay. Okay. Would you like an and investigating, or have you got this sorted?
Well, I think I can safely remove you from the suspect list now. But I suggest that you maybe have a word with your ambassador and see what you can find out.
I absolutely will.
And where are the other suspects?
the young woman.
Raven wasn't with us at that point.
No.
But
No, he's talking about Stephen,
Stephen?
the dealer who took the knife.
No. Sorry.
The young woman who was with us, unfortunately, felt guilty for taking us away from the investigation when we could have been of help to you.
Uh-huh. And what else?
And the young man as well that escaped the guards.
Oh, no. Tell me about this young lady.
The one who took, made us disappear.
Yes, the one with the funny skin.
Racist.
Yes, as far as we know, we don't know where she is.
Okay. And you did you know if she's involved in any other criminal activities?
I don't think she's that kind of person. She's a police officer or a blah, 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 blah. Words escape me. By measure of Faye would be like prison officer. That's the one. She's a prison officer of her own organisation. She would not be involved in unlawful activity.
She's a lawmaker. Seriously?
She's a law enforcer.
I mean, she seems a bit bat crazy.
The laws in her land are a little bit different to those here.
Right. All right. Well, she came in here.
I was actually going to say, if you did see her...
Not actually that long ago. We've got her locked up out back. She said she's killed 100 people. And,
She recently found out that she had quite a lot of siblings that she had to look after from the death of her mother.
Congratulations! Or something.
It drove her a little bit mad, and she felt like she let some of them down as well.
So she killed 100 of them.
No, 100 died without her action.
Ah, she's negligent.
I've stayed stoically silent. And literally at this point, I'm like, it's the best place for her. I just turn and start walking out.
Yeah, so she needs to be in jail?
For the moment, until she regains her senses, she did shut down quite a lot. If there is a place for her that can look after her mental well-being.
Well, that shit's expensive.
How much?
Well, I wouldn't know, but someone to calm her mental state.
Hey, you put Gwyneth through therapy.
I want to counselor, Daddy. I want one.
It was a pony.
But Mother, I've had a tough time.
I love him.
Calm down, woman. You're a hysterical woman.
Yeah. Just a chair. I can dream, Harold.
Look, I'll do you a deal.
I've left.
You find out this hullabaloo what's going on with Ambassador and what's his face,
Mm-hmm.
and if you find any incriminating evidence, you bring it to me, and I'll see if I can get some of the mages to do some work on her brain.
Sounds fair.
Okay, you're not nice.
Thank you for your help.
She wasn't that intelligent to begin
And
with.
my apologies for initially not submitting to the investigation. How
I mean, you
acted
caused
in-
me some grief, and I don't appreciate that. So next time, because I'm sure there's going to be a next time. I mean, look at you.
People falsely accuse me all the time.
I don't doubt it. Next time, though, if you run, guilty or not, I'll have you.
Understood.
Go now.
What was his name again?
I have no idea. I just looked at whatever and was like, I did write down his name.
Klondike.
What would you do for that?
Bertram was the tailor.
I've just had a work invitation email.
Yeah.
It's usually meant for really important stuff. But it's
I've literally got everybody's name here except that guy.
An official listing of ranks.
He was just
What was his name, sorry? Captain. Captain Corelli.
And his pangolin.
I have literally got nothing here for him. So I'm going to put him down as
Captain Tom. Captain Yehuva.
Captain Lamar.
Captain Lamar. Oh, if there's any justice in this world. Okay.
Sounds like it's up your street.
Yeah. I'm literally just stood outside just
Yeah.
waiting for her to come out.
Faye comes out a minute later.
What's he said?
He wants information on the ambassador.
Fine. We can do
To
that.
help clear our names.
Okay. Well, let's do that then.
Very well.
What time is it?
Now,
Is there like a difference in time between planes?
yeah, it's about 12,
12. Okay.
about midday.
Right. Look, we can do that at any point. I can go speak to him, that's not a problem. Come on, let's see if we can find out some information about your people. They might be here.
Yes. If they've travelled here by ship, they'll be down at the docks. Let's go get some food down there.
Perfect. Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Head to the docks.
Doesn't take too long from where you are, about 15 minutes or so. Yeah, there's a couple of large cargo ships in at the moment, and they're unloading goods. The actual sort of dock area is not particularly busy at this point. There's probably half a dozen ships in port, and that's about it. So it's actually quite a quiet moment. And the dockmaster's he's sort of watching you, sort of looking around.
You can see him visibly relaxing a bit more as well now that there's people around, and I'm back to a plane I'm used to.
Normality.
Yeah, he's starting to relax a bit more. Like, oh, okay, yeah.
You folks looking to charter a ship?
And while we've been walking down here, can I A, keep a lookout for just genassis, but B, are there any ships on the horizon or out to sea?
Make a perception check.
7.
Don't see anything.
Okay.
So you're looking to charter a ship?
I cast enhanced ability on myself, and I think I can cast it to another person at second level. Can I? Nope, just one person. I cast enhanced ability on myself to give myself advantage on all charisma checks. I go, yes, potentially. I was just wondering, my friend here, she heard there may have been a recent couple of ships or flotillas that has arrived, which has members of her race. They're looking.
Oh, you're them. Yeah, right. I'm with you.
Is there a problem?
No problem. Just should have realised you're here to meet your refugee buddies.
Well, we've been in Waterdeep for some time now, and
Right.
it was good to hear of survivors from Esper.
Yes.
Where are they?
Well, they're outside the port at the moment. They've been denied entry. There's like 70 ships. Can't handle that kind of traffic.
But this is Waterdeep. Traffic is his middle name.
Look at this place. There's barely any ships here at the moment.
Well, yeah, everyone's staying away.
Why?
Oh, refugees.
What? They're staying away because refugees are coming here.
Yeah.
But you're not letting the refugees in.
All right. Exactly.
Why is that funny? These people need their homes. They can't stay out in the sea forever.
Well, yeah, but doesn't mean they get to make their home wherever they choose.
But people come to Waterdeep for a place to live.
Well,
Who makes you
but they're
judge?
refugees. They don't have anything. We'll just be letting in all those ships full of people that have got nothing. We've got enough homeless people here as it
They
is.
are proud people. They can provide much to the city.
Well, it's not my decision. It's the lords have spoken and said, no. Yeah, there are some other cities which are letting them in. Neverwinter, they're taking in a few ships. Baldur's Gate, they're taking in a few. But yeah, no. They'll probably have to head further north. Up towards Icewind Dale or something. You know. Take their chances up there. It's a bit cold, but you know, they're fiery people, right? So it should be all right up there.
How much for a ship out to the flotilla?
Oh, you want to go? Well,
I
sure.
need to see if my people are okay.
Oh, I see what you said. I mean, I've heard they're all right. I mean, if you want a ship, I can get you a ship. It's gonna be make a charisma check.
Charisma or persuasion?
No, persuasion.
26.
Oh. 5 gold. We'll get you a ship there and back. Assuming you want to come back. Well, of course you do. I can tell you're not, refugees or anything.
Sorry, I was about to say, do you not know who I am?
No, who are you?
I'll sort of flash my ring.
You will not know who I am.
I am royalty. And you've been talking about my friend and his people in such disdain.
Well, as I said, it's not my decision. That's down to the lords. And
I understand. I speak with them quite often.
they have declared that the refugee crisis, and in their words, we don't want those homeless scum here.
Oh, I speak to the Lord quite often. I know their opinions.
Well,
on
then you
things.
know exactly what That's what they
Sorry,
think.
do you speak to the Lords that often? Because you spoke to them directly to get this order, yes?
Well, not
No, I did not think so.
Well, I mean no disrespect.
Oh, of course you mean no disrespect now.
Well, I'm just saying, sir, that
Where is this ship?
well, it will take me some time to arrange transport for you. Give me 20 minutes.
Get to it.
All right. Well,
What is your name as well?
did you want the return journey, or will you be joining
Return.
people? Very well. I'll make the arrangements for you.
What is your name? I would like to speak to my friends about you.
I am Dockmaster Rankin.
Talk, Master Ranking. An absolute pleasure meeting you.
Likewise, sir.
Alright, so give it. You said 5 gold.
Yes.
You give him 3. And I say, there you go.
I'm afraid this is a little short, sir.
Oh, I think that's quite enough.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought someone of your stature would know how to count.
Oh,
Oh, I know how to count.
Then you're a bit short, sir.
I don't think I am.
Well, I'll offer this to a captain, sir, and see if they'll take you, but I doubt it. And,
Point us to the
he
captain.
he
who
closes his
suggests-
fist with the golden and walks off.
Walks off towards the ship.
He walks off towards the dock area where the ship's at.
And follow him.
A couple of guards are like, you're not permitted to go past this point unless you have a ticket.
We're following him.
I believe his intention was for you to follow him, sir? Man? Thing?
I believe our intention was to follow him. We've just chartered a ship and paid the man.
Well, his job is to find you a ship that will accept your request, and at which point you'll be issued a ticket. Unless you have a ticket, you can't come past this point, unless you're on official business or have a ship of your own.
We will wait then.
Very well.
What have you heard about the refugee crisis?
Refugees? Oh, well, yeah, there's a load of ships out there trying to come in, and the lords have said no. So that's that.
When did they arrive?
Last night, a few hours after supper.
Fair enough.
So it's pretty bad what the old spell plague's done, isn't it? It's caused chaos everywhere.
It's destroyed an entire city.
Several, I've heard.
Hmm.
And yeah, the water level has dropped several feet the world over. It's crazy.
what?
I see. And I'll just make small talk with him until Fuckface gets back.
Yeah, and you you just make idle conversation, and he's
Get like a up to date of some around townings.
Yeah, so you hear that the owner of the yawning portal is selling the place.
Durham is selling.
Durham.
It's so shocking I forgot how to speak. Durnan is selling the yawning portal.
Yes, and there's an elf guy who's buying it.
An elf guy.
Yeah. He's one of them dark elf guys, Drows.
What's his name?
His name, I believe,
Clenching fists.
Drizzle or something. Drizzle? Yeah.
Drizzt.
No, might be. It's something like Drizzle.
The legendary fighter Drizzt.
I don't know if he's a fighter, but he's apparently bought the place. He wants to open it up again, and so that people can go delving.
Sounds interesting.
And
That's no concern of mine. How long is this guy going to be?
His next boyfriend or something.
yeah, so you've been waiting here now
His
for,
ex-boyfriend.
for the estimated 20 minutes that he said he was going to be away, and there's no sign of him.
Listen, you're a lovely chap.
Oh, you're quite
And
nice yourself.
And I'll like touch him on the arm in that like, you're a lovely chap.
Chapeau.
Is he going to be back anytime soon? He seems to have.
I
scuttled off somewhere.
don't know. He's got lots of. He's a busy man. The dockmaster
Would you mind?
manages all of the ships that come in and go in, and charts all the passengers. It's a very important job. I mean, I couldn't do it.
Would you mind
That's why I'm
chasing him?
scarred.
Would you mind chasing him for us? This is the.
I'm not allowed to leave my post. I'm afraid.
Or your compatriot. You said there was 2 of you there.
Well, we're not supposed to leave our posts.
Could you help us?
Law and order and all that.
Yes, but this is the King of Cormier, and we've been waiting for a fairly long time.
He's him. He's the king of Cormier.
Yes. We were willing to
Yeah.
wait the 20 minutes that the man suggested, but.
I've never met a king before.
Now you have.
I mean, he doesn't look like a king. I don't mean any disrespect.
Perhaps it's social powers of the grand. I'm also going to walk around looking like this all the time, am I?
I mean, that looks magnificent. I mean,
Of course. It
I
does.
mean, when he kind of straightens himself. Well, Your Majesty, I'm sure Bob here will go and find him quickly. Go. I'll stand here and wait with you and keep you safe. Yeah, from anyone who may wish to take advantage of the fact that there's a king here with only one of his guards. 2 of his guards. I could be one of your guards, right?
I mean, potentially, but.
So let's
Never been a
keep,
king's guard before.
let's keep an eye out, shall we?
Yeah. And yeah, the other guard, Bob, sort of sprints off and disappears from view after.
I go and act kingly and just sort of stand and look out to the sea. Just
Hands clasped behind
Pirates
your
of the
back.
Caribbean theme in the
Yeah.
background.
We're waiting about another 7 minutes before the other guard,
start
Bob,
getting a stabbing.
Yep.
Now who's the second?
and
Excuse me.
the dockmaster is shortly behind.
He maybe waits 7 minutes longer than he said.
And
That's a stabbing.
That's a
he's like, apologies for keeping you waiting. I have found a captain that was willing to accept your price. This way, I'll take you to the ship myself.
Thank you. It's going to be so shitty.
I'll turn around to the guards and say, lovely meeting you.
And you, and safe journey, Your Majesty.
Thank you very
And
much.
he sort of stands and sort of salutes you as you walk past.
And does the captain of the guard,
The dock
the
master.
dockmaster, notice this?
He does.
Thank you, and thank you for all of your service. And I put out 10 gold and just put it in the guy's hand.
He's just like, thank you.
Thank you so much.
And Bob's like, oh, geez, come on, she's a wolf, bloody hell, God, yeah. He's like, yeah, the king's gone now, isn't he? As you sort of disappears out of your.
And I want to make sure that what's his face sees it. Like,
Yeah, he's immediately just like,
That whole like
yeah.
and shake the hand at the same time.
Yeah.
Thank you for all you've done.
and
I
he
know how to fucking count.
he takes you past some big, majestic sized galleons and the like. And he takes you right the way down to the far end, and there is a rickety rowboat with a Fomorian. He's kind of got rags on and a big oar. And he's like, "Hello, you wanting to go to the flotilla then, yeah? Come aboard."
I'll literally walk away from that ship to the next one that's like a size up. And I'll just walk on board.
Yeah.
Hello? Any captains here?
And then Fomorian just kind of looks over at you. He's like, "Your friend's not very bright, is he? It's this ship, not that one."
Have you blown up any prisons lately?
No.
I sort of, well, just give my friend a second. She may be onto something.
Yeah, she's on the wrong ship.
And I literally just walk up the I imagine there's a gangplank. I'm thinking of a ship like the size that they have in Jaws.
Okay, yeah.
Like that kind of size ship. So not a rowboat.
Yeah, there's like it's a fishing boat.
Yeah.
Not terribly big, but yeah.
Something a bit speedier than a rowboat.
A single crewman sort of looks up. He was asleep, and he was like, "What are you doing here? Get off!"
Is there a captain of this ship?
Yeah, of course. Every ship's got a captain.
And where is he?
I don't know. He's not here. Well, jog on.
Fair. Thank you. Sorry for disturbing. Go to the next boat.
And he watches you as you get down to the gangplank, and he's drawn his scimitar, and he's like, "My ship." And he kind of has a kind of a glare at the dockmaster, and the dockmaster sort of comes over, and he's like, "You can't just go walking onto people's ships like that, otherwise you'll be arrested."
Fine. I'll stop at the gangplank of the next one and shout up. Any captains on this ship?
The dockmaster says, "What are you doing? You've paid the amount of money you wished, and I have found you a ship."
I think you're not doing right by us, so excuse me. Any captains on this ship?
And an elderly male human sort of looks over. He's like, "What?"
Do you do passage to the flotilla?
"Price is right.
10 gold?
Price is right. Come aboard."
Thank you. We won't be needing your services, but keep some money.
Oh, right then. And the Fomorian kind of puts the coins in his little pouch.
Walk to catch up with.
You notice, make a perception check.
19.
You notice he's only got a single gold and a couple of silver that he sort of puts into his.
Fucking bullshit.
The dockmaster's looking incredibly unhappy with you at
Yeah.
this moment.
And
He hasn't said anything,
So
but
I've got
there is
that.
that kind of look, like
And I've heard you said it paid 10 gold, yeah?
Yeah.
As I walk past Doc Moscow. Oh, such a shame. Looks like you won't get your cut for this one. I just walk past and follow Faye onto the ship.
and the dockmaster just kind of looks at the captain with kind of gives him a bit of a look, and the captain's just like, "Dick, come on." He's trying to do some power play bollocks. What? So you want to go out to this flotilla of ships that's approaching?
Yes.
Payments in advance,
10 gold. Here and back.
and he checks each coin individually and puts them away. He's like, "Right, well, it's going to take me a few minutes to get the ship ready, but well, there isn't really seats, but make yourself comfortable
That's fine.
wherever." This is.
I'm not going to break you out of jail.
I'm working on it.
I'm going to be stuck in waterdeep for a few episodes. I'm supposed to part my ass to the back and go on the phone.
And
Roll the gymnastic and then you can turn it.
after a few minutes, the captain gets the ship ready. The ship heads away from the jetty and out the main sort of port gates, if you will, and out into the sea. It takes probably about 30 minutes for the whole process, and you're seeing this huge.
Oh, sorry. I really want to do something as we left.
Yeah.
So the Dockmaster, he's still sort of staring
Yeah,
down at us.
he's
As we're leaving, I cast Minor Illusion. It's a cantrip, so I can do it, and just literally go. And I make them grow really big, and then as they grow really big, just fireworks.
nice.
I'm not a classy king. Not even a king.
Intimidation check.
If you had unseen serpent
Yeah.
to push him in.
23.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, so it gets pretty sizable
Yeah.
and just explodes into its fireworks. And yeah, you can even from this distance you can see he's literally like throwing a fit. He's like pissed.
He's like Donald Duck. He's just like,
Amazing.
And yeah, even the captain's just like, that guy's such a dick.
I know.
Tell me about it. That's why we much prefer to deal with people face to face. We can give you the entire money. Not having that, Nobel takes some of it.
I don't mind him, you know. You got to pay your taxes and all that. It's just that guy he's just not a particularly savoury character. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
He thinks the world revolves around him because he's in a position of importance.
That is not a position of importance.
Oh, it's quite important. He gets paid very well.
I'm sure he does.
We were asking him about the flotilla, and he seemed to have some very unnerving opinions of it. What's your impressions of the flotilla, if you wouldn't mind me asking?
Well, I mean, it's blocking a lot of the trade traffic.
He's reading that shit.
So yeah, I mean, it's not. It's unfortunately they are causing a bit of a nuisance. Unfortunately, you know, supplies are having trouble coming in and leaving port. So you know, that's affecting people's livelihoods, their families. You know, they're going to struggle if they can't get goods in and out on time. It is a bit of a problem.
Yes.
I understand people, you know, need a place to go and all that. It's a dilemma to be sure, but yeah, doesn't really affect me. So I'm just a humble fisherman. I can come and go as I please, just catch fish. It's not a problem, and I sell all of my fish at Waterdeep, so I haven't really got to worry about them coming and going. So it doesn't really affect me that much. So yeah, it's fine. But But yeah, a friend of mine. He's a merchant, and he's a lot of his meat stores are starting to spoil because he can't get out of the dock. So yeah, he's probably lost a few thousand gold.
What, because of this flotilla?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So yeah, it's causing a few problems, and they've only been here a day, and it's already.
You'd think the Lords of Waterdeep would let a couple of ships in to allow passage of those kind of trades.
Well, I don't know what the lords are, what their plans are, or anything like that. But I'm sure, like most things, it's all coming down to money, isn't it?
As is always the case.
Yeah, the rich get richer and all that by charging the little people like us. Yeah.
Extortion.
Yep.
Well, I'm sure normally I'd have to pay a docking fee.
Mm-hmm.
So they want to park all them ships. There's going to be some fees. If they
Fair
can't afford it,
Bye-bye.
you see what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying.
I am.
Yes.
Is that is there any one of these you want to go to? There's a big one there. It looks like that's. It looks like it's a bit run down, but it's like it's one of the old interdictor class galleons. There looks. Sails need a bit of repair, but
Any of the lead ships would be perfect.
all right. Well, we'll go to that one then. It looks pretty impressive. Yeah, a few more minutes later, we sort of pulled up alongside one, and this ship is like by comparison, it's minuscule. But as you pull up, literally like hundreds of people are kind of looking over the edge, kind of like. They're kind of reaching out, kind of like beggars almost, like
Right.
They can see there's a couple of crates of fish still on this fishing boat, and they're all kind of like trying to almost like begging for the food.
Arms for the poor.
He's like, well, there we go. I'll just stand by here for the return trip. Try not to take too long though, yeah. Time is money and all that.
We will not. We'll be
I don't mind staying a couple of hours. It's not a problem. So.
we will try
Thank you.
to be as quick as we can.
All right, no worries. And you hear this. Who goes there?
One of your own, looking to find news of home.
And a sort of a head sort of looks over. He's like, who are you? Not seen you before?
My name is Four.
For what?
For son of, or daughter of, Memorial.
Memorial? Yeah, I don't know them either. Well, what's your business?
I've come to find news of home and see if any of my own have survived. What happened to Esper?
Well, you better come on board. I'll tell you what I know.
Thank you.
And a little ladder sort of hops over the side, and then kind of hold it sort of steady so you guys can climb up. If you both going or just yeah.
I get to learn more about Fedora. Of course I'm going.
You both head up onto the deck of this, and it is actually in very poor condition.
Right.
This ship, it's clearly it's been through some storms, and it's in quite desperate need of some repair. The sails are all tatty, and the railings are all battered, and the decks just wrecked. How this thing is still afloat, you're not even sure, but And yeah, the person you've been speaking to is quite a dashing young Genasi.
Dead.
Oh my.
And
I'm not in there.
Yeah.
it's like,
At least we took some dick.
well met, welcome aboard. So,
Enchanté.
4 and
Callisto, Wave Walker.
Callisto. Oh, he shakes your hand. It's like,
Moves both ways.
Callisto, you're a Triton.
Oh, maybe, I guess.
Ha! Nice. I've not seen one of your kind for a little while. It's good to see you.
Yes, no, we keep to ourselves, but I'm sorry for what has happened here. I know that we have suffered loss as well.
Well, yeah. The whole region it's been completely decimated. The whole of the Esper region just became a fissure, like almost instantaneously. Most of us were asleep. The whole earth just opened and swallowed the whole region, and this fissure, this chasm, swallowed up half the sea.
No, there was a lot of loss for us, but Akenar is still standing, and the line of defense is still just about holding, but
Well,
from last I heard,
there's not many of us Genasi left now. Just only what's on these ships.
What
A
of
few other ships broke off to go to some of the other cities. We've not heard anything from them.
and what of our leadership? Is there anybody from the Cabals?
No. The palace was completely annihilated. It was. Yeah. It fell into the fissure, and that was it. I don't think any of the nobles have survived.
I see.
But still, perhaps your family may be somewhere aboard. I can send word out to see if anyone's heard of this memorial.
Memorial, yes.
Memorial, yeah. Okay, I can put word out. See if he's anywhere on any of the ships.
He was a nobleman looking after trade in the city, and he didn't deal with the drakes, but he dealt with their upkeep.
I don't think we have any of the nobles here, but I'll send word out just in case.
Thank you.
And he just kind of turns to somebody else. They bow and walk off. He's like, I mean, you've taken us by surprise. I have to say, I was expecting the envoy from Waterdeep. We've been trying to gain access to the city.
Yes, we've heard of their disposition to keep you away.
Yes, they wish a very large amount of coin for us to enter the city, which we don't have. So,
How much? Or who leads the flotilla? Is it yourself?
yes. Well, I'm not really a leader. I'm just right person, right time, right place. You know.
Exactly. And your name?
My name is Doran.
Doran.
My name's Liz.
Well, if
And
I can be of any service, perhaps I could speak to the Lords of Waterdeep or the envoys on your behalf from the mainland.
The envoy had taken our offer to the lords because I'm just waiting to hear back, and hopefully our offer will be accepted, and we'll be able to make landfall anyway.
What was the offer, if you don't mind me asking?
We were offering slavery.
What? You were what?
It's to say,
Well, we we have some volunteers, and we had some people who we rolled dice and things, and there are 200 of us, which we're willing to put into slavery to pay our entrance fee. Desperate times and all that.
How much are they demanding from you?
They want 7,000 gold.
7,000.
Yes,
For the entire flotilla?
yes.
How much have you got?
Gee, wouldn't it be good if you had really rich fucking girlfriend right now? Oh, I wonder how this is gonna go down.
Just 4 gold.
And 6 copper.
Well, for fuck's sakes, I have 1,000 gold and I've got 1,000 gold in the bank. If you had even something.
I thought you meant 4,000. I was like,
That's what-
fair.
that's
That's
what-
pretty rich.
That's why I kept asking.
I didn't take Martin's money.
You didn't
No,
know
you
that.
didn't take his money.
I did. I've got quite a bit of money.
That's why
You're
half of your
not
carry weight's in
there.
gold.
Yeah, but I'm still nowhere near encumbered, so.
Maybe instead we could parlay for them.
We can certainly try. We can't let them go to slavery. I mean, why is it such an issue? Can you not just load on and go out of Waterdeep? There are plenty of cities further inland, or
We've heard
You could-
Neverwinter is taking refugees.
you could set up your own city somewhere beyond. Start anew. Just pass through with Waterdeep. There are other places.
I mean,
We've been traveling for months. There's lots of open space, place to start.
we have no gold, no resources. We only have us. We have very little food and water left. This is it. We've got nowhere else to go. It's here or nowhere. We don't have the supplies to carry us any further. The only resource we have is us.
And the ships.
And I'm bartering with what the ships. As you can see, they're on their last legs. They're not worth anything. All we have is we're only bartering with all we have left. If that is the price, some of us are willing to pay so that the rest of us can survive. Then we'll just have to fend for ourselves when we get on the city, find jobs, hope for the best. We're a strong people.
We are.
I mean, we will try and speak for you and help.
I appreciate that, and I hope that you're able to at least get them to accept our offer. That would be fine, or something.
We will see what we can do and see if there's any way we can help.
Well, look,
Are some of your people here? Are they warriors? Are they guards or something? Or
Well, we have people from all walks of life.
maybe instead of offering slaves, what about if we offered some trained guards to work for free with the guards for a bit?
They could supplement the town's
They
guard.
could supplement the town guards, they could work for free, and then maybe after a year, once they've proven themselves, they could be employed and on from there. We could do not give them up as slaves quite so easily. Let's see if we can.
Well, I mean, what you're suggesting is these guards go into slavery. I mean, they will be working to pay off a debt. That is all.
But make sure there is a way out.
Build a manifesto, a consensus, a census of who can do what. This will help us greatly in finding things for the town, our people to do. Waterdeep is a city of opportunity, and we only need to find the right opportunity.
And someone else arrives at this point, and he's carrying like a rickety tray, and there's a jug with some not particularly clean water inside, and there's half of a sort of a chunk of bread and a couple of like cookies. And he's like, "Oh, how are my manners? Please, come."
No,
Eat.
it is all right.
No, I insist. You're our guests. We
It is fine. I've got my own, and I pull out my little ration pack. All my ration packs.
is
I pull out my 8 ration packs and I'm like, no, you take these.
Oh no, we can't take food from people.
Take them. Please.
All right. And he just kind of takes them and starts sort of passing them out to other people. And they immediately just start tearing into it and like ravenously start like chomping through this food. And literally within like a minute, it's all gone. It's like, well, I appreciate you coming aboard. It is good to know that there are others that have escaped the fate of our continent.
Yes. Jacinta will never be the same.
No, indeed.
What of the mines at Esper?
Most of them are underwater now.
I see.
Those that were not swallowed by the chasm, the tunnels were flooded as the water rushed in.
We will find a way to prevail.
And if you think that the envoy is on his way, then we can wait for the envoy.
Oh, okay. That would be great. I'm not much of a diplomat. I'm not really much of anything, really. People just seem to
Feora here.
trust me.
Sorry, four is excellent with people. So if you would find it appropriate, I think you let four have a chance to speak with them.
Oh, okay. Are you sure I can't offer you any food?
It's fine.
This is fine.
Oh, well. I really do appreciate everything. And the person he sent off to ask about your family, he just kind of goes away and says, good news. memorial. He's on one of the other ships.
Which one?
I'm not entirely sure which one, but apparently he's being ferried here, so we should be here shortly, hopefully.
I run to the banister to see if anybody's coming.
Sort of walk over. I think we should stay for a bit. I think there's things you need to catch up on. Should I send the captain back, and we can find our own way back? Sounds like there are little boats around here, or if this envoy comes, we could get a lift back. But to be honest, if I can have a night's sleep, I can probably get us back by other means.
If that's okay.
Yes, of course. I will deal with that. I'll just wander off and sort of go down to the captain and say,
Yep.
thank you very much.
Alright, lad?
I think
Ready to go already?
I think we're going to be staying here for a little bit longer than we thought, but you have been so helpful for us. Honestly, keep the gold. Thank you very much.
I don't mind waiting a little bit longer.
I
Charge you a little bit extra, wait as long as you need, it's not a
It's
problem.
very kind of you, but I think we will find our own way back. It is okay. There's stuff we need to do here, and I don't want to hold you up any longer, so thank you.
Well, it's been a pleasure doing business, and if you ever need anything, you let me know. Okay?
Alors, sinon, c'est un absolu plaisir aussi.
And he kind of unhooks his boat,
Yeah.
and the ladder goes back up onto the main ship, and you see him sail off.
Cool.
And coming from the other direction, you see another quite ornate, almost like gold-plated boat coming from Waterdeep towards you.
Okay.
And he says, "Ahoy there! Envoy approaching!"
I run over to Faye. The envoy's coming.
The envoy. Okay.
So, the envoy's coming.
Good luck! And I cast enhanced ability on him. Charisma checks.
Oh, this is hopefully he's accepted our offer. This is gonna be good. It'll be finally good to get off of these rickety old boats.
Faye, I have 2,000 gold. If you need it, it is yours.
Thank you. Thank you.
And yeah, after probably about 15 minutes, the envoy ship comes up alongside, and he is escorted on board. He's probably he's about 40 years old. Long, courtly robes, big hat, two very well armed guards. They have crossbows, currently armed. Just kind of surveying the crowd. If anybody makes any sudden moves, kind of thing.
Yeah, and I just quickly prestidigitation Feora to really make her look smart, and
Nice.
And I will do it for myself, and I will sort of stand by her as if I'm.
The envoy's like, "Ha! I will speak with the captain now." And the guy is just like, I will be delegating these talks to my trusted advisor, 4.
Thank you, Doran, and good day to you, sir. I am 4 of Daughter of Marmorel, and we are here to speak on behalf
4?
of the flotilla.
Never heard of you. Well,
I'm standing at kind of attention.
you certainly look better than the rest of this riffraff.
I'd been away on business and came back to find the flotilla here in Waterdeep.
Well, we've received the offer that you sent in. 200 slaves in exchange for entry into Waterdeep. Well, I've got another number here that we feel is more appropriate.
I see.
And we would like half.
I knew this was coming. Would we have asked how many people are on the ship
So
while we were waiting? Because we did ask for a census.
you estimate there's about 1,500 people.
Okay. This half, is it instead of the 7,000 as you first requested?
Yes.
And what if a part exchange was made?
Oh, depending on the amount, it may be negotiable.
What of 2,000 gold and
I thought you
200.
guys said you didn't have any money.
They don't? I am bringing it from my benefactors.
Benefactors. Alright, well.
Oh, okay. 2,000 gold, 400 people. Into servitude, but with a clause that they may leave after a year's service.
Oh, no. This is slavery. They belong to whoever it is that we sell them to. That's how slavery works. And I can't take less than 500. Plus the 2,000 gold. And the rest of your flotilla will be free to join the city. Seek out whichever jobs you like. But just obviously make all people aware of the laws. If they break any of them, they'll be treated the same as any other person, including incarceration, maybe even execution if the crime is severe enough.
We understand that.
Good.
I also understand that we are visitors in this land and graciously accept any hospitality that you provide. What I do not wish is for a large portion of my surviving people from this cataclysm to be indentured for the rest of their lives.
Well,
Will there be a clause to buy out the service of those who become slaves?
that will be down to people who buy them. Now, obviously, people are a commodity, just like anything else. And 5,000 gold, 10 gold a head. That's not a bad rate, to be fair. We'll even let you choose which 500, so you can keep the best ones for yourself.
Just to double check, you said 5,000 at 500.
1,500.
Oh, 1,500.
Yeah.
Excuse me, could I have a word about the figures?
I think your advisor wishes your attention. I'll give you a moment.
Thank you.
This is fucking bullshit.
What is this fucking bullshit?
This is fucking bullshit. We must be able to find 7,000. Can we not just give him 2,000? I've got 1,000 on me right now. I'm doing some maths in my head. But you want 7,000 for 1,500 people to go in. So, if we give 2,000, can you not let 400 people in?
Because it's a down payment.
A down payment, and then we must be able to find 5,000 between us. We'll take the first mission we can find, or we'll find it somehow.
Perhaps some ideas.
And if we can get some people on there, and then we'll pay them to the 5,000, and then they can get on there.
Yes.
So we must find a way.
Yes.
Laura,
Mm.
you hear a familiar voice. Help me, Laura. Help me.
Who is it?
You know who.
Is it Ray? Ray!
But you hear nothing.
Just shake it
Yeah.
off. My advisor has shown me some interesting statistics for our current negotiations, and we believe it might be in the interest of both parties for instead an exchange or a down payment to be made. We can get you the full 7,000. We believe that is available to us. We just need a bit of time to collect it.
How much time do you need? Well, obviously, keep in mind your people are starving.
We know.
All right.
Let that starve.
Less people for us to worry about when they get in, but the price doesn't change.
That is fair enough.
And the longer you take, the price may also change.
We would request that we make a part payment now of 2,000 gold.
In exchange for what?
Time, and also a number of people. The sickest or the youngest to come to Waterdeep.
Not too sure about the sickest. I want you spreading plague everywhere.
They can be added to a quarantine area within the city just until they are better.
Well,
So
that's the kind of thing that costs money to set up. I mean, if you're willing to finance this quarantine area that you speak of, perhaps an arrangement could be made.
Yes. But at the moment, it is 2,000 for time.
2,000 for time, and then 7,000 in what time frame?
2,000 now, and 6,000 within a month. And the sickest get to come to land.
Well,
Maybe he wants to make a roll. Like, this is the whole point of our characters.
make a persuasion check.
Got luck. I do have luck. So, at best, a 10. I can do one per roll, can I? 18.
Okay.
Onto my bell.
Get rid of those dimes.
I will allow 100 people. You will pay me 2,000 gold, and you will repay the other 6,000 within a week. If you are late, it will go up an additional 1,000 for every week that you are late.
I understand. Just as a bit of housekeeping.
Yep.
Do I remember how much my sword and shield cost?
What sword and shield is that?
I got a shield +2
Ah, yeah.
and the flame tongue scimitar. So remember the shield was like 5 grand, wasn't it?
It was really expensive.
Yeah.
It was quite pricey.
Although you didn't take the money from him, you were quite happy for me to buy it.
And then I was indebted to the crown.
You
So, combat items. Let's just have a quick look.
And bear in mind, I did take the 25,000 gold, and I now have 2,000 gold.
Yeah.
There has been a lot spent on items.
There has been quite a bit spent on items.
So we have some expensive stuff.
Where did
Plus
we get the
the-
teleport scrolls from? I can't remember where we got them
It was
from.
a magic shop that we went to. When we were asking if they knew anything about Raven's history.
Mm-hmm.
We bought some potions as well
Yeah.
at the centre.
Oh yeah, no, we went to the Mages Guild.
Yeah.
And the library.
I've got a big book of law.
It doesn't matter now.
Yeah,
I just
it's,
imagine it was around that 5,000 mark, wasn't
Yeah,
it? Yeah. The worst comes to
probably
worst.
going to be around that.
Sell the shield. And
Yeah.
Plus
stuff.
2, yeah.
I can sell some stuff as well. And
£6,000 for a +2 shield.
Cool.
yeah, sounds about right.
And the flame tongue, I think was really expensive.
But again, it's a case of he will know that as a character, so in the back of his
Oh,
character.
flame tongue was £5,000.
So
I
back
think,
of,
you did, I think you did a deal and got both for 10.
yeah, I think back of his head he can be like, yeah, I'm going to sell those. Back of the head.
Very well. That's a deal.
Very well. 100 people aboard one ship will be permitted to dock. And he sort of holds his hand out for the...
I put 1,000 gold down, and I said, there's 1,000 gold there. Forgive me, the other 1,000 is in the bank of Dermathor.
It's within the city and we can get it to you within the hour.
I just need to make a withdrawal.
No one will be allowed to set foot on shore until...
So I can come with you now if you wish, and you can come with me, and I will take it out and give it straight to you.
He puts the 1,000 gold in a pouch.
Yeah.
Very well. You may go.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And your name, if I may. And I hold out my hand.
Has he ushered me to leave and go get it?
Yep.
I'll be back in a bit. I'll just jump in the water. And swim.
Probably quicker.
Yeah, literally like, if it's just me. See ya.
Yeah. Yes, I am the Grand Financier. My name is Brent.
Spiner?
Oh my god, get down.
He has yellow eyes. No.
Is he fully functional?
I'm gonna try something, Mario.
Yes.
See if it pays off.
He has proficiency in multiple techniques.
Amazing.
1,000 gold, remove.
Okay. I was like, thank you so much for your time, Brent. Does he have any insignias or anything on it?
Well, he has got like badges for days.
I got your badge for the merit badge.
Yeah.
Scouting badge.
Yeah, I mean, he appears to be a member of virtually
Every
like dozens of
Every
guilds.
guild.
Okay.
Because they all pay him.
And as you're kind of looking him over, like you the amount of like gold and silver thread that must be in his cloak and his vestments alone, there's probably thousands of gold's worth of embroidery there. It's like he is clearly in the money.
Yeah.
Like that's not just his profession. He clearly does very well for himself. The guards that he has with him, again, the armor that they're wearing is just insane, ornate. You can tell the material, the craftsmanship, everything is just immense. The crossbows they're wielding look like they're made from the finest materials. He's clearly a person with a reasonable amount of influence.
Yeah.
Probably takes care of the finances for the entire city
Yeah.
on behalf of the lords. So probably a powerful man. But yes, so you go to the bank,
Yeah.
make your withdrawal.
Well, yeah. So I go to the bank and and so I'm sort of chatting and just make my withdrawal.
Yep.
And then so I take 1,000 out. That's
Yep.
my last 1,000 that's in there.
So that's it. Your bank account is now empty.
Has Raven been around here anytime soon? I know he opened the account as well. I think he said he was popping up here today to make a withdrawal.
No, Your Majesty, we've not seen anything from the person you speak of.
Oh, do you remember him? Her? Him? Him? He was quite short, a monk.
He came in when you opened your account,
I
to Your
think
Majesty.
he had quite a bit of money.
Oh well, we had a reasonable amount, yes.
I've not seen him for a couple of days. I think he said he might be popping by. If he does,
Well, I'll keep an eye out for it.
can you give him this if you see him? And I hand over a brooch of the Harpers.
Okay.
A random brooch. And if you see that, could you just give him that? He's expecting it. It just.
Oh,
I
okay.
found
I'll pop it in his lockbox.
Perfect. Yes, because we are investing in a business and I'm taking some money out, and I think he's coming to take some money out later. So.
Oh well, as you're a man of some importance, our offer still stands.
Yes.
If you are.
What were the terms of the loan?
Oh well, will depend on the amount and the purpose of the loan, and obviously there would be regular repayments that would be required, and obviously a small fee payable to the bank for organising such a thing, and an amount of interest which would be payable.
Well, at the moment we are just starting off,
but
and I have to say, I think.
let me just scribble down some numbers when he writes down like 100,000 gold.
Yeah.
Payable over 2 years, and he works it all out. And he's like, he does all the maths, and he's like, we could probably sort out something like this for you, and whatever you need. I understand kingdoms sometimes need.
I think Raven might be coming to collect about 10,000 gold later today, so I say he still does that. I think because he's providing a lot of this. But if
I'm sure.
If that doesn't go to plan, I may come back later and maybe I might utilize this feature.
Whatever you need.
I'm certain
Your
this new
Majesty.
adventure is going to be good. And I leave. I wait half an hour. I disguise myself as Raven.
How did you not see this?
How did you
Yeah,
not see
how
this
did
you
coming?
not see that coming?
100%.
I'm half awake and I was like,
Disguise myself.
Yep.
Disguise myself as Raven.
Yep.
And walk back in.
oh, did you see my companion?
Yep.
And walk up to the front desk, and I go for the same person that I was at last time.
Stand by.
Thank you.
Come on. I've got all my bonuses for disguise stuff. I've got the actor fee. I've got everything. Everything's building up to this.
Everything's
Oh,
building up to
Raven!
Yeah.
stealing Raven's money.
Yes! Oh, no, I mean... I can't. Is Martin still watching?
Martin, we're robbing you.
I don't think so.
Okay, make a deception check.
Warning, branch sale.
Ooh.
Oh, bad luck.
Why do I roll the one that's always been rolling badly for me? But that still is fine because I've got pretty good deception. 21.
Lucky.
I am. I used luck.
So the guy's like, Mr. Raven. And he's like, your friend left a pack, something for you.
I think it should be a brooch of the harpies.
It's this thing.
The harpers, perfect. Thank you. Sort of pin it straight on.
And what can we help you with today?
I don't know if my friend said, but we're sort of looking at a business venture. And
Yes, he said you were looking for a loan.
yeah, well, I think I've still got some money in my account, don't I? Or
I don't know. Do you?
yeah, I should do. I was hoping to take out 6,000.
Well, let me just do a quick check.
He definitely does. Less. He may have come to clear it out since he left us, but when he left us, he took a lot with him, but he still left because he had like 100,000.
Yeah, that's a shitload of money.
Well, he had 50,000 because you didn't take your share. So he kept 25,000 on him and kept 25,000 in the bank. So he may have come. I'm taking the risk. He may have come on to clear it out, but all guns blazing.
Ooh, okay. He's like, okay, so you want to withdraw 6,000?
Yes, please, 6,000.
Very well. And
Can you keep a secret? I'm trying to distract him a little bit.
Sure.
We're thinking of investing in the Yawning Portal. We understand it's changing hands.
Oh, make a performance check.
Performance check. Do I get performance checks? I don't know.
You should do it's a charisma thing.
Yes, but
should be alright with that. But
for acting, I think it's persuasion and I get advantage. Oh, performance checks. Good. Use another lucky point. I mean, it's not bad, but I'd rather have it. Why is that so shit? 22.
he's like, oh, I thought that had already been sold to Drizzt
To
Do'Urden.
Drizzt Do'Urden, absolutely. But he's looking for backers. He's hoping to open the fighting pits. So he needs some backers to get the fighting pits up and running again, and we can get a cut of all the batting it takes.
Well,
Seems like a surefire thing to me.
I mean, it sounds like you're gonna need to you need a lot of capital for something like that.
Well, he's only asked us for 15,000 gold. Between us, we've got that.
Wow. Well,
If we need more, I understand Callisto was saying that you might be able to offer him a loan. So if this goes well, we may come back for a much longer loan. That's
well, yes. Well, I wish you best in that business venture. And obviously, if you are in need of any business banking,
of course.
monetary collections, things like that, we have a full range of services here. So,
Well, I mean, you've been excellent for me so far. I can't complain. It's been fantastic.
and yeah, he pulls out a large trade bar, lays it down with a small pouch. The trade bar is 5,000.
Yeah.
And there's 1,000 in platinum.
Fantastic.
Like, will that be all?
For today, yes, but if this goes well, who knows?
Yeah, he slides that over and it's like, well, I'll just have to remove that from your account. Let me just do that.
Yeah. Turn on us, will you? I'll rob you blind. And well, thank you very much, and don't forget.
How dare you be married and have a baby on the way?
Keep
Fabulous.
Dad says he's probably asleep.
And yeah,
Please.
I walk out and like
Oh, it's actually quite late.
walk out a fair distance, and then get behind a sort of side alley and go. Change back to Callisto.
Yep.
But like, I've walked like a fair bit.
Yeah.
I'm not taking that chance. Change back to Callisto, and then I will be running back to the boat. I'd like to point out, I could have robbed him for more, but I was only going for what I needed.
Wow. It's robbed Raven.
I told you we could get.
He's going to ask me, so tell me what happened in D&D. I'm like, so. I won't tell him either. I'm just going to see if he notices.
Yeah.
Or if he watches this back. I bet you won't even notice.
I beeline to it's 25,000 gold in that. I beeline
A
to
bit less than that, but yeah.
the ship.
Okay, yep.
In the top, is he still on the ship, the moneylender?
Yeah, he didn't make any indications that he was going to leave.
Perfect. I'm swimming.
We'll be making small talk, and
I can swim with us, so I can run.
we'll offer snacks.
Yeah, he kind of sort of turns his nose up at
Just
the
as a
stale
formality.
bread and
Yeah.
skanky cookies. And he doesn't particularly want small talk. He's
Okay.
just kind of, as you're kind of talking to me, he's just like,
I will sense the tone and be like, fair enough. And as we see the like little bubbles coming through the water, we're like, there's my man now.
Prestidigitation. Drawing myself off. Please, could I have a word with you, please?
Yes, of course. Did everything go swimming?
Yes. Just quickly. I have 8,000 gold. What man 7,000 gold and double 1,000 I gave him. Just go back to the ocean at the end, just pay him 7,000 now. And I'll give you the trade bar for 5,000 gold, or I'll give you 1,000 gold as well.
Okay, brilliant. Fantastic. Brent, I believe there was actually a miscalculation on our part. We seem to have the 7,000 available right now.
oh, you do?
Yes.
What did you do, rob a bank? Meta.
Our benefactors, I pleaded for them, and I have to do certain things, but
He sold his body.
they were willing to loan me the additional.
Additional things. Mhm.
I'm a very good accountant.
Performance check.
I'm not going to pass off as much. Me. Using my last luck point. 17.
You're
fuck's sake.
trying to pass yourself off as an accountant.
That's very true.
Reroll.
He's like, he's kind of, he sort of looks a bit suspicious, and then it's like, very well, we will take the 7,000 now.
And here is the other 6.
And he immediately sees the trade bar as like, interesting.
From the Bank of Dur.
I said I had to go to the Bank of Delta.
Very well. You'll be cleared to dock from the morning. And he puts it away and gives you both
Thank
Bow.
you so much for your time.
and he pulls out a small, very thin book.
Yeah.
And he's like, I would suggest you all have a read.
Thank you.
The laws of Waterdeep.
Thank you.
Careful not to break them.
As he's leaving, I'm like, I can tell you are worried about what I said. I'm sorry, I did not mean to, but if you wish to clear anything up, my benefactor, his name is Raven, and he was the one that lent me this money, and I must become a fighter for him now. I know I did not mean to lie about accountancy, but I am now in
I will be
servitude
checking the legitimacy of this bar, and if I find out it has been obtained illegally, there will be consequences.
Of course, Raven said he took it out for me and then has given it to me. So
Then you have nothing to worry about.
no, okay.
One last question before you go. Brent,
Yes.
if I may. May we requests a staging area on the docks just to help unload people and...
You'll have to make the arrangements with the dock master.
We shall. Thank you. Quick question. Is there just one dock in Waterdeep? Because it's a whole ward, isn't it?
Yeah, there's one dock. Well, not one dock, but there is one. Yeah, the dock ward. And it's run by one man, the dock master. As far as you're aware.
God damn it, you're right.
That guy you pissed off. Okay. So yeah, he after a couple of minutes, he hands over a freshly scrawled scroll, almost like a certificate, and there's a large seal on the bottom that says from tomorrow's date that you have permission to enter the city. It's all very official looking, looks legit, as though he's not trying to rip you off or anything. And he just kind of rolls up and says, welcome to Waterdeep.
Thank you.
I will be leaving now, and I hope your stay in Waterdeep will be an enjoyable one.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sweet water and light laughter.
What?
It is something they say. It means good luck and hope you have a nice day.
Ah, well, nice ale and good tea. And he,
Thank you.
he's like not really sure what to say. He's like, yeah,
It's a common saying.
perhaps among your
It's in
people.
that primer that you gave us.
It is, yeah. But you're not from Cormier. Well, he's not from Cormier.
Thank you for all your help and thank you for being so patient as well. And I give him 50 gold.
And his demeanour suddenly, almost like a switch.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, well, and been an honour to do business with you.
Thank you for that, my man.
Thank you.
Well, I trust there's nothing else.
No, you've been so helpful. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It has been a pleasure, and I will let the lords know how amicable you have all been.
Much appreciated.
And he climbs down the ladder and heads back into the city of Waterdeep. And I think we'll call it a bit.
I thought money might help.
Nice.
Sweet bananas.
Next session.
Do we rescue Jess?
Probably not.
The brainwashing of Dress. Turn you into a Franken elf.
No.
Great users, after all of that, I still have 1,000 gold.
Stolen Raven's money.
Although I have lost 1,000 gold from my bank account, but I can borrow 100,000.
So,
My God. We can buy the only portal. No, we can make a fire. We can make a
oh god, this is like that.
business center.
This is like that scene from How I Met Your Mother. We're like, we should buy a bar.
Let's call it puzzles.
Puzzles. Yawning puzzles.
Yawning
Oh
puzzles.
god.
XP, XP, just
So
kill
we'll need to do
everything.
an MVP, and then we'll calculate some XPs.
I reckon.
I mean, she's only in it for like half a session, but
I was in his for like an hour and a half at best.
what you
Although
did was
what an
quite
hour and a half.
what an
Yeah.
hour and a half it was.
I pick up a sword. I exploded the world.
I nuke a prison, and then I go and get myself
Now, question is,
handed in.
who did it better, Raven or Cornus?
I have more style.
I would
But
say
unfortunately, Raven has killed thousands.
Hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds of thousands with that one punch.
I didn't go out of my way
No,
to
he
be a
stabbed him
murderer
with
in
the
terms
sword.
of quantity.
But-
I wanted quality.
But the only thing is,
Raven killed
Ray.
Mistra.
Yeah, but Raven was
killed-
unknowing of what he was doing. Raven just thought he was killing one person. You knew you were killing hundreds.
8 people.
No, you knew the prison was full.
No, 8 people.
8 big guys plus the 100
Plus the
other
100
people.
prisoners in there.
Lower
We
level.
had this conversation a minute ago where I was like, you just said that there's probably like 20 people in there at best, and you went, yeah, but Callisto doesn't know that. Callisto thinks I've killed like hundreds of people. There was probably about 20 people in that prison.
That was a fair number.
Okay, fair enough. Are they all horrible, grotesque criminals in there?
One guy was in there because he stole a loaf of bread. You killed so much.
Yeah,
I mean,
His name was Abu Boo.
But most of the people that were in there were obviously bad.
Yeah.
They're above like regular prisons.
So
So
I'm practically Judge Dredd then. It's fine.
practically. Wow.
good
I mean,
lord.
fair.
Yeah.
fair. So yeah, who votes MVP?
Jess.
Okay, so Jess will get the bonus XPs.
Can I go this week?
We'll go for 1200 XPs, and Jess can have an extra 10%.
How do I math?
You get 13, 20, 20.
13, 20. Whoop, 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 whoop.
I think what level everyone's on now?
So,
Everyone is on 7.
Nowhere near that.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That needed to be 12,000.
Which, I mean, if we're calculating how much XP I might have gotten from all of those kills.
Yeah, you probably would have gotten like 100,000 XP.
I'll be honest with you, if we're doing that, Martin currently should be level 50 with his
Yeah.
course.
Yeah. However, due to the massive alignment change, I'm going to minus 100,000 XP.
Oh. I'm
So-
only going
So you would
to
have,
go
for a
to
fraction of a
neutral.
second, be like, "Brrrr." Oh.
Lose 100,000.
I'm chaotic neutral.
Yes.
I would say you're definitely more chaotic neutral, but
I'm not evil.
we'll see. I'm going to run through a few ideas with you before
I
next
handed
session
myself in.
as to what we're going to do
Oh,
with Chris. 'Cause
okay.
I think we're going to need to be creative with our solutions.
We're not lobotomizing her.
We're going to lobotomize you. I'm going to turn you into a vegetable.
I think Callisto's leading more to chaotic good now.
So, with just the.
Let me just
Gelatinous-
like mind wipe
No,
you
he's like
for a few
lawful good,
days.
isn't he? Surely.
He's not lawful good, he just robbed from a bank.
To help from other people.
He's still robbed
So,
from a
with
bank.
just the.
Or
gelatinous
literally just
cube,
erase a week of your memory so you just have no idea anything's happened.
No, 'cause then
Dan
he's
also
so
voted for yes.
Callisto's always pissed.
Yay.
Yeah, so just the gelatinous cube and I imagine a pit fiend
Yes.
is 25,450.
I can't actually read that purely for.
There was also the machine dragon. That was also in there.
Okay.
There was a mecha dragon.
And
There was a mecha dragon.
And there was a deck of many things.
There was a deck of many things. It's been
No,
annihilated.
that
been
disappeared.
eradicated.
Oh yes, it did disappear.
I did not kill the death of many things. I would have pocketed that otherwise.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. This stupid woman just killed herself with a stupid
I'm more upset that you exploded the entire prison and like you just grabbed the most powerful sword you find. It was a sword of Babette Maelstrom. I was like, what else was in that bloody prison?
Yeah.
Like, yoink, yoink, yoink.
It's all dead now.
We're like, what's this stuff? Dragon Master?
Why is there just a random eye and a shriveled up hand? Like,
Yeah.
I don't, what?
Yeah.
What's that doing there?
Clockwork dragon.
We're like, oh, what's this thing? It's a.
Or
What is this gauntlet with all these stones in it?
amazing. Okay, well, thank you very much, Lee.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
It's been good to actually get on with the main storyline after so long.
Yeah.
And
I
yes,
need
but
to
we will be
press
back
it
next
again.
week, doing all of the things. And yeah, Raven probably won't be back for a few weeks now, so
Raven's not gonna be back
we'll
for a
worry
while,
about
so-
him when he's
Yeah.
ready.
We have an unlimited supply of money once we keep stealing every week. What's this? You want something shiny? 2 seconds.
I'd
Just
make another
steal all
withdrawal,
his money.
please.
Wow, that is
Cool.
That is
Can Chris become a nun? I feel like she'd like to
become a nun.
Yeah, she wants to be a nun.
I'm not sure if there's a nun class.
Is there not?
Nunchucks.
Probably out with nunchucks.
I would like to multi-class further than what I have and also go into cleric.
I imagine a variant. You could make a variant of a monk druid potentially. You could.
Monk cleric.
I mean,
Monk cleric.
I'm already a
Yeah.
scorelock, so I don't think it would.
I imagine you could make a monk cleric, which is quite nun-like.
Moleric.
Moleric.
The monk would be good because nuns
Cleric.
run quite fast.
It's a habit they can't break.
And on that note.
Oh dear. Right, we're heading off now, so I will bid you all farewell.
Night, guys.
Wow, no need to rob the bank. He's just disguised self. It's fine.
Straight speaking, it's not wrong.
Yes, we will see you next week. Catch up with all our stuff on Facebook and YouTube, and live long and prosper.
Bye.